I mean, it is right here.
I finally got my tree put up on Saturday.
Did you?
Yeah, like an hour before everybody showed up.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one thing I like about hosting parties is that I get my house cleaned and everything done in a very short period of time.
That's great. No, that's awesome.
It's my
That's awesome.
motivation.
Yeah, we got our tree up. It's going now. How about you? You guys got a
Yeah,
tree
it
up?
went up.
Yeah. When did you put yours up?
Man, she put it up early. Like
Like a month ago.
oh man, like she went like mid-November. Yeah, I
That's
usually,
what's up.
but yeah,
Okay.
have it
Mid-November
been
even.
rocking the
You
tree for a
you
minute.
you've been before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No. I think right the week of. I think that what we end up doing.
Okay. Well, I guess that's pretty
About me,
reasonable.
yeah.
That's pretty reasonable. Good weekend for
Feel
you
right on.
overall.
Phenomenal weekend.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
Was the break room open for people to come and beat stuff up?
We were open on Friday, and then we had a little bit on Saturday. But I had the pleasure of hosting a holiday party Saturday night,
Oh yeah. Okay.
and
So
we
you
had
focused on
oh
that.
my gosh, we had so many people. It was the best game of Dirty Santa I've played so far. Y'all, they were insane with those presents.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
great.
was so much fun.
I always like those when I like it when people steal the stuff.
I do too.
I don't like it when you do it and nobody really wants
Yeah,
to steal. Then it's
yeah.
no fun. But if you
No,
got
be
people,
dicks.
yeah, if you got
Yes.
assholes, it's a
Yeah,
lot
be
of fun to
dicks.
play.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was a
no,
room full of assholes. We had a
that's a
great
great.
time.
Then that's a great
Yes.
dirty
Yeah.
Santa then for sure. Yeah. What about you, man? Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, bunch of football
Yeah,
going out at the house. Yeah, awesome weekend.
yeah. Mahomes did it again, didn't
Yes,
he?
yes.
Somehow, some way.
No, they did pretty good this time. Not it wasn't like by like 1 point or nothing like that this time.
Right.
But he hobbled off though.
Yeah, no, I know he did. We'll talk about that here in just a minute, as a matter of fact. But yeah, it was
How was
a
your
good
weekend?
It was good actually. Sold a house this weekend, so
Yeah.
that was a
That's
good
always
thing.
good.
Yeah, no, that was great, and I'm getting ready to list a new one. Matter of fact, today out Hilero Springs Road.
Okay.
If you're looking to get into the rural area, this is a good one too because it's a nice little house. It's about 2,700 square feet, so it's 4 beds, 2 baths. It could be 6 beds and 2 baths.
Oh,
Really, I mean it the way that it's set up.
okay.
But
How much land?
it's about half an acre,
Okay.
and it's gonna list at about 215.
Wow.
Yeah, with a $10,000 credit to the buyer
That's
to
what's
do
up.
whatever they want with.
Oh,
They
wow.
could
That's
use it
awesome.
for closing costs. They could use it to make improvements for anything.
Anybody want to buy me a house for Christmas?
I know
Right,
that's
right.
I know that's right. Hey, it's a nice one too, man.
Man,
It
I'm
is.
here for
It's a
it.
good one. All right, let's get into something here that's kind of like news. All right. Yeah, well, you know how it goes, right?
I like that kind of like
Kind of
news.
like news. All right, a woman who claims she was raped by 3 members of Duke University's lacrosse team about 20 years ago now says she made it all up.
Horrible.
Yeah, during a recent interview, Crystal Mangum said she testified falsely against the students, saying they raped her in a bathroom during an off-campus party back in 2006.
I remember this.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
worked as a stripper. Governor Roy Cooper, who was serving as the attorney general at the time, dismissed all the charges against the men for a lack of evidence. And I remember in that time that people were very
Very
mad,
upset.
very
man.
upset
Very,
about
very
that.
upset.
Said they got away with it and all this, and now you find out, maybe they didn't.
They need to
Wow.
charge the girl in this
They
stuff,
do.
man.
I wondered about that,
They
and
need-
maybe
yeah,
there's a
man.
statute up, but I mean,
I
that's
don't
a
know if
lot
they
of,
can,
you know how they
They've been
destroy-
but I would sure as shit file a lawsuit.
yeah, they could probably file a civil suit
Wow.
against
Yeah,
them
man,
for
they need
defamation.
something, man. That's,
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
Not
I
right,
mean,
man.
that affects their lives.
Oh, it has, I'm
and
sure.
that screws it up for actual victims, like
Yeah.
actual victims of SA. Like, anyways,
Hold on one
Shitty.
second here.
Uh-oh.
yeah, we messing with stuff.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I made hold on one
Equalizer.
second, everybody. Be patient with me. I got to change this real quick because I made a change a minute ago, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, nah,
No.
I don't like it at all. I didn't need any feedback to
Meh.
get there. Okay, now
Good morning,
now
everybody
we're good.
that's
Now we're good.
online.
Yes. All right. Santa's house is up on Zillow. It's not for sale. The real estate site's offering free virtual tours of Claus's North Pole home, showing off features like the hot chocolate bar, the gift wrapping room. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath cabin, boasts fireplaces and warm hearts for heating, a spacious elf-accessible chimney, year-round frosted windows, and sleigh parking. It's valued at about 1.2 mil.
Only a 2-bedroom.
Yeah,
The
N
North
they're good
Pole.
bedrooms. They're great.
no.
Apparently, the How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. It's 20 years on that film, and that means what? A sequel.
Ugh.
Word is Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey are set to reprise their roles. An early script is being worked on, so it's been yeah, exactly. We can't make anything new anymore.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been a regular thing this season, decking cars out with Christmas lights. It's
Oh,
also
man.
illegal,
Yeah, it is.
which is why a Ford Mustang in Wyoming was pulled over. The reason it got the driver a citation, there are blue and red lights in the strings.
Yeah.
And the Wyoming Highway Patrol shared a photo of it and said, while decorating a car might look cool and festive, it's illegal. Don't do it.
It'll scratch your car up too.
Yeah, probably would.
Man, I
wouldn't it?
seen this guy on TikTok show his and it had scratches all down the side of it.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, nope.
Oh, this is great. A whistleblower was found dead in his San Francisco apartment last month. The body of 26-year-old Suchir Balahi was found November 26th after police got a call asking officers to perform a wellness check.
Mhm.
He was a researcher for OpenAI for 4 years. He had publicly spoken out against the company's practice in the months leading up to his death. They've ruled it a suicide and said
Of course.
Right.
no foul play is
Of
suspected.
course.
Move on. Move on.
Yes.
Oh, definitely that.
Nothing to see here.
Apple is working on a foldable iPhone and iPad. They're looking to launch them in 2026. That would be a
Aw.
big development, I guess.
Yeah, look at them trying to catch up with Samsung.
I was
Right.
just fixing to say that.
Here's a surprise. Jason and Collie Kelsey hung out with Pete Davidson, the former
Be
Philadelphia
careful.
Eagle, right? Yeah, yeah.
That's
Better
how
be
you-
real
that-
careful, Jason.
That's how you lose a guy in 10 days.
Yeah, no, I
You
tell you, about 10
introduce your
minutes.
lady, to Pete Davidson.
I don't know what that dude is. He may be cursed, but women want to
Oh,
throw it
man.
at him.
He's part of that
Oh man.
that
The
book
OMG,
over there.
The
Oh,
OMG.
the big
Yeah, the
penis book.
OMG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oversized male genitalia.
Yeah, that's got to be it, Pete.
Yeah.
And he makes people laugh. You know,
No,
that's
that's
how you
funny.
lose your girl.
Funny guys, they have a way.
Yeah, they take your
Mhm.
girl.
They, you know what? They have a mouthpiece,
Oh,
and
they
that's
do.
what.
Pause.
If you got a guy in your life it's hard to buy gifts for, it says try Hot Wheels. They've been around over 50 years. Guys seem to love them. What the hell is this? Was a promotion for Hot Wheels?
Head.
But
What the hell?
everybody, the new thing
Head.
is to get a Hot Wheel that looks like
Like
your
the
hot,
car.
like your
Oh,
car.
like the
know
car
what I'm
you
saying?
drive.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see.
do
a
they
bunch
make
of
Have you seen those
do they make
videos?
hoopty wheels?
Maybe.
For all those pieces of shit people like me drive?
my
There's-
NBA Honda.
There's like a TikTok account or Facebook or Instagram, something. I don't know because I don't do the TikTok. But there's a guy that goes out and he has all these cars, all these Hot Wheels, and he keeps them with him in his car. And when he sees a
Oh,
car,
yeah, he gives it to him.
he puts it on their windshield
Yeah.
and then he records
Oh,
them
I
finding
think
it.
I saw
It's
that a
so
long time
cute.
ago,
It's
yeah.
adorable.
Okay.
It's like
I'm
the
waiting for him to catch somebody who's like,
Why you touching my
blah, blah, blah.
All right. Well, here we go.
Uh-oh.
We still don't know. Sightings of unidentified drones continued over the weekend. The discussion of the events by federal officials is taking on a different tone. Appearing on ABC's This Week, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas said that while many sightings are of manned lawful aircraft, no question people are seeing drones. When asked his opinion on President-elect Trump's call to shoot them down,
That's what I'm doing.
he said, well, we're limited in our authorities. Are you?
What the?
I'm shooting it down. If I see
What?
it over my house, I'm
No,
busting.
it's going to be gone. Yeah.
You're limited in your authorities.
Kathy
Right.
Sure you
Hochul,
are.
New York's governor, said the federal government's sending drone detection system to the state. Said Congress has to pass a law that'll give us the power to deal directly with drones. Now, think
He's a
about that.
suspect.
Hold on, think about that for a minute. What she just said. She said
Mm-hmm.
Congress must pass a law that'll give us the power to deal directly with drones. So
Mhm.
what if they sent these drones out to make everybody anxious so they
Mhm.
could get a
The
little
law
bit of the
passed.
That's
people
what I'm
behind
saying.
them
It's suspect.
to pass that law?
Yeah.
Sounds about
Okay,
right.
That's right,
Sounds
government.
about right.
Come help us. Come help
Yeah.
us.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
this
We'll
is also
help you.
yeah. This is also why he said they were limited in their authority, or
Right,
limited in their
right,
power.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
You smell it now?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you do.
Mhm.
What the government is
A
cooking.
Manchurian
Yeah.
candidate.
That's right. Former Speaker Pelosi was injured in a fall in Luxembourg Friday. She had a successful hip replacement on Saturday. She's 84. She was on a trip with a dozen other members of Congress to honor the 80th anniversary of the Battle of the Bulge. Oh, that's good. I'm glad we can afford to
Such a
send
horrible
them to
name.
That's
send 'em
such
to
a
Germany.
horrible name.
It is.
Yeah, and I love it.
That
I
is
mean,
also a Pete Davidson documentary.
It's the follow up to
Yeah.
the HP book, the
That's right.
HP
Yeah, that's it.
self help book.
Yeah.
Me too.
And I think it's hilarious. Like, she fell on Friday.
Yeah, and had
Yeah,
hip
and she had
surgery
surgery on
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah,
Yeah. Not worried about insurance,
yeah. No, well,
right?
they've got fantastic insurance.
No, they have the best.
The government
which-
has the
which
best
is a big problem
insurance.
for me. That's a
A
huge problem
huge
for
problem
Yes.
for me.
me. Yeah, no, you should be
Yeah.
on the same thing we are.
God
Whatever.
dang
You
right.
should be on Obamacare.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Honestly.
yeah. You should.
Yeah. Let's see. ABC News will be writing a healthy check to help Donald Trump's presidential library
Ugh.
to settle a defamation lawsuit. Trump filed suit after Stephanopoulos asserted on air the president-elect was found civilly liable of rape. In addition to the $15 million settlement, the network will pay $1 million in legal fees and issue an apology. Let's see. The latest development in the case of Luigi Mangione. Oh, my God.
Love this guy.
Listen,
man.
no, this guy's terrible.
Yes.
But I will tell you this. I did see
Terribly handsome.
Yeah, that's what they say. He needs to shave that unibrow. Stop
Right.
it.
That's why I still say it's not him.
Yeah. Well, here's what I know is that they were doing a press conference somewhere, and somebody went, "It's me, Mario." I just started laughing. I was like, "That's some good shit right there."
I mean, I don't know how he could have been in New York when he was helping
Everywhere
us out.
else.
He was helping me out at the break room
no,
like all
I knew he was.
weekend.
Yeah, all weekend.
Yeah, he was
Amanda's
helping
coming
me.
for you.
Everybody's giving him an alibi.
I'll give him something
Yeah,
else.
yeah, that's what they.
I want to
say.
see how much is on his books because they've
Listen,
been
his back,
posting
he's
his.
got a broke back. He can't do shit. So don't
I
worry
know.
about it.
Right.
He ain't got to do Nathan.
The alleged killer said his mom reported him missing over 2 weeks before the attack. Law enforcement said his mom filed a missing persons report November 18th. That was 16 days before the alleged murder.
Alleged.
He's now hired former New York City prosecutor Karen, I can't pronounce her last name, to defend him.
That's all right.
It's Karen.
It's a Karen. Let's
Yeah,
go.
That's all you need to know.
Okay. Hey, this is a weird one. Earthquakes, yeah, but tornadoes in Scotts Valley,
Man,
California.
I've seen
Yeah.
that. That was wild.
Tornadoes.
Yeah, hit by a tornado Saturday, threw multiple cars off the road. Most of them in vehicles that were tossed or moved by the tornado suffered non-life-threatening injuries. The storm was an EF1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so around here
That's nuts.
we're like,
isn't it?
whatever. Where's
That's
my
like-
kite?
That's
Yeah.
like day after tomorrow, though. That's like
In
what I'm-
California,
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
is
remember,
it?
like when the
Yeah.
hurricanes and like, oh, there's hurricanes. Yeah,
Yeah, all
that's
that
what I
stuff.
thought about when I seen
Yeah,
it.
no, I just remember the scene where the flag freezes in that movie. It makes me
I like
laugh.
when that
I
dude
love
gets hit with the
it.
billboard coming down the street and like,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it gets taken out. That is
Yeah.
a great scene, no doubt.
Man.
This is a really good story. Just this month, 3 kids have received life-changing bionic arms through the Big Hero 3 campaign.
I love
Awesome.
that.
Yeah, it was founded by Sarah Lockey, and the campaign helps families with children with missing limbs raise funds for advanced prosthetics. So they used over 50,000 in donations. 8-year-old Eddie Baker and Zoe Hampton Pigeon and 11-year-old Finn Jarvis were equipped with new custom-made hero arms, described as the world's most affordable multi-grip prosthetic. The mom shared her daughter's excitement, saying she screamed with joy when she got the news. Now she can tie her shoes, ride a bike. Her said her daughter was jumping up and down, squealing. They expressed joy in being able to help families fundraise and receive transformations like that. That's great.
That
That's
is
awesome.
great.
I love hearing things like that.
Yeah.
All of those names sound like
And that
they would
kid-
be alter egos for
No, that one
superheroes,
kid's name
you
is
know?
Jarvis. That's
Jarvis.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like
Like I love
Finn
that.
Jarvis.
Yeah, that's awesome,
Finn
man.
Jarvis.
Yeah, Finn
Like,
Jarvis. That's a pretty baller name.
It
isn't
really
Yeah,
is.
that's
You should do
badass.
baller things if
You-
your name is Finn Jarvis.
Well, and you got a bionic
Jarvis.
arm. You're a cyborg. Like
Yeah,
that
like,
fits.
yeah.
Yeah,
Say
no,
something
that is
about my
cool.
name.
Yeah, no, that is some great shit. Luke Skywalker had one of those, yeah. Moana 2 won the box office again It took the top spot. That just shows you how crappy movies are that are coming out. It did 26.6. Wicked second, 22.5. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. That movie Craven the Hunter bombed $11 million. That is crap for
Yeah.
a superhero movie. I
I
mean,
just,
it's below Madam Web, which, by the way, I got so bored last night. Laura was like, at 8 o'clock, she was like, I'm so tired. I think I'm going to go to bed. And I was like, oh, man, I'm not tired yet. So I finally got tired of scrolling.
yeah.
You ever do that? Just keep
Yeah.
scrolling
Yeah.
movies? I'm like,
Ugh.
Yeah.
geez, I
Put
can't do it
Mountain Monsters
anymore.
on then.
So I just said, I'll just watch this Madam Web. I know it said it was terrible. It was crap. It was cool to see Sydney Sweeney in it and the other actresses, but the movie's trash.
Have you seen that the Red with The Rock yet? The holiday thing?
No, I haven't.
Man, I was kind of skeptical. It's pretty cool, man. Like
Is
it's
it?
a whole other scene on like Santa Claus.
All right, I'll have to check it
Like,
out.
they treat Santa Claus like the president, and he has like security and stuff. Like
Oh.
it's pretty cool, man. Like I was
Yeah.
like, it's a whole other.
Sometimes you go in with low expectations,
Yeah.
it pays off.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Apparently, no end to the public's fascination with zombies. Hollywood's going to keep feeding it. The Living Dead Media, that's the company's name,
Mm.
has announced a new Return of the Living Dead due next year, the 40th anniversary of the 85 classic. Now, it shares a name with the original, but it's not a remake. The new
It's a
installment.
reboot.
Yeah, maybe. It's going to be set in a small Pennsylvania town, 1985 Christmas, 18 months after the events of the original film. So, and it's slated for Christmas Day next year. Well, it might be good. I would probably watch it. Owen Wilson is going to star along, guess who? Matt Rife. And yeah.
I thought you were going to be like Vincent Vaughn.
No,
Like,
somebody was just
shocker.
saying Matt Rife was done. I was like, I think he just sold out Madison Square Garden. They're going to be in a movie called Rolling Loud. It's an R-rated father-son comedy set at the music festival of the same name.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I was gonna
inspired
say,
by a
that
true
sounds familiar.
story. It's going to focus on Wilson as an overprotective father who sneaks his 13-year-old son in, and things go off the rails. Rife's going to play the reckless coworker. The movie started production this weekend at the Rolling Loud Festival
That's
in
what
Miami.
I was just to say. He was on. Who was it? Travis Scott's stage.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was like performing with Travis Scott, and I was like, "That's really
Owen
weird."
Wilson was.
They were performing that movie. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that's
that's
what they were
what they were doing is filming. Yeah,
I
that
was
is
like, "What is
exactly
Owen
right.
Wilson
You got to
doing
see
on
that.
Travis Scott's stage, man? Like, this is kind of weird." And he
This
was
is
up there
weird.
going like dancing. I was like,
Yeah.
"This is kind of like
Travis.
This is so weird.
Yeah, those-
I like Travis's
Oh, I do
music.
too, but I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
yeah,
Owen
yeah.
Wilson up there. I was just like, "What the hell's going on?"
That is weird.
Yeah,
The-
makes sense now.
Yeah, the 2024 Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter of the
Yes.
Colorado Buffaloes. In an emotional and heartfelt speech, he called the moment a crazy one, said that he never thought he'd be in this position. He came away with 2,231 total votes to lock down the honor, 552 first, not far behind Boise State running back Ashton Genty, who had 2,017 votes and 309 first place votes. Genty gave kudos to Hunter for winning the Heisman, but added he should have walked away with it. Both of them had great arguments. I mean, Ashton Genty is about to break Barry Sanders' rushing record, which is
Wow.
amazing.
Yep.
But look, Travis Hunter, no
Two-way
doubt.
player. You can't
Well,
go.
look, I mean, he's coached by Dion,
Right, man.
and that was Dion's, his big thing. He played,
He was-
corner and
yeah,
wide
two-way
out.
player, man. You can't. Yeah, that's freakish.
And you know what? For all the naysayers about Colorado,
Man, they flipped
man,
that.
I mean, what is it? Third year he's been there.
Yeah, man,
Man.
he flipped
And
that squad.
you got a guy winning the Heisman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You've got a great record.
Yep.
His son and Travis are like top 5
Yeah,
prospects.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah. Now I don't know if Shadur is going to do well in the NFL or not. I'm not sure. You think he might?
All right,
You think so?
all right.
Okay. All right. Navy took down Army to kick off the bowl season. The biggest game of the weekend, of course, wasn't a bowl game. It was a performance from Blake Horvath. He led Navy to a 31-13 win over number 22 Army. Their next game, Army, will be December 28th in the Independence Bowl. They'll have a different matchup than they initially anticipated due to an abundance of players hitting the transfer portal. 10-3 Marshall pulled out of the game and will be replaced by 5-7 Louisiana Tech.
What?
Oh man, they're going to get the hell beat out of them. God, you know those guys were like, "Come on, coach, don't take it. Don't take this
Man,
bowl,
that poor
coach."
quarterback.
What?
That poor
Oh my
quarterback.
God, man, they're going to just smash them. Wouldn't it be
My
shocking if they
Lord.
won though?
Man,
You
that's awesome. I
would. Oh
love
my
stuff like that.
Lord.
I'll bet against it.
Yeah. Saturday saw the first two bowl games of the postseason. The Cricket Celebration Bowl, where Jackson State handled South Carolina State 28-7, and the what is that? The IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. South Alabama took down Western Michigan 30-23. Next up is the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl.
Y'all gotta
Remember
stop. Y'all
remember
gotta
when those used to
stop.
have cool names?
Yes, y'all
Right.
gotta
It's
stop.
like, yeah,
These
the
are
Cotton
awful.
Bowl, the
Yeah.
Rose Bowl.
Cricket. When you said cricket, I was like, what
Now I got to have
the
Scooters
bug?
Coffee Frisco
That
Bowl.
is
Remember on,
horrible coffee. I'm sorry.
The
That's
NASCAR movie, all
Memphis
the
and
all the
West
different
Virginia.
races, the Tampon 5000.
Oh
Tampon
yeah, that's
5000.
That's the best. Yeah. All right. Friday night's meeting between the Bulls and Hornets was historic for every wrong reason. The Bulls pulled out a win in front of their home crowd by a final of 109-95. It was not pretty for either team. During the contest, both missed a combined 75 three-point shots. That's a record
That's
for an NBA game. Chicago went 14 for
Bricks.
51.
bricks.
Yeah, they built a house.
They built
Wow.
a mansion.
Charlotte went 8 for 45. I mean, that's crazy, man.
8 for
My son can ball better than mine.
I mean, I can do better than that. I mean, damn. For 12
Yeah.
seasons, Eric Moulds electrified fans as a wideout for the Bills, Texans, and Titans. A new lawsuit alleges he intentionally passed an incurable STD to female
Uh-oh.
fans. He electrified on a more
But he
personal
did
level.
electrify.
Yeah,
herpes.
the lawsuit filed by an unidentified woman claims that he did this to several other women. He specifically targeted single moms who were Bills fans.
Going
Right.
after the mafia.
Bro.
Yeah, so apparently herpes is what he's spreading.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, I
would beat
I don't
your
know,
ass.
man. I mean,
Spreading the
is
love.
it just incumbent upon him to be that, or is it incumbent upon you to go, hey, put on protection? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm asking.
It is incumbent upon him to communicate that he has.
I think a good human would,
Yeah.
Right.
but I just
Yeah.
legally, I'm kind of in a gray area there.
I mean, I get it.
I mean, I don't know. That's a tough one.
Mm.
All right. Before
I know
joining,
some people like that.
What?
that would like what? That would?
That don't disclose.
Oh well,
Oh,
I no,
man.
I think it's wrong.
It
I
is.
think
It is
it's
so wrong.
It's a real shitty thing to do.
It is a really shitty.
Especially
Yeah.
if you're on the other end.
Yep.
You're right. Well, be careful how you say that.
Right.
Before joining the Bills this offseason, Mac Holland saw what Josh Allen is capable of on a football field by watching games on TV and playing on teams against him. Early into his time with the Bills, there was some surprise that quickly dissipated. Initially, it was like, oh, he really does this in real life. But he consistently does it. Talking about Josh Allen. And, man, the Bills whooped Detroit. I mean, it was a hell of a game,
It was a
wasn't it?
good game, man.
Was it 2 points that decided
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it was
It
good.
was a very high
And it was
scoring
at
game.
the end. It was like, oh, they might come back. Like they almost got the onside kick at the end and everything. Like
Yeah.
it was a good game.
Allen played as good as he has.
Yeah.
I mean, he completed 23 of 34, so 67% for 362 yards, 2 touchdowns. It was a 48-42 win. He had 11 carries for 68 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns as well. So that's and the Bills are 11-3.
Mm-hmm.
So man, you know, I'm surprised.
I think it's gonna be them in Kansas again.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And the Chiefs, he does have an injury, but that we don't know much about it. He hobbled off, but to be honest with you,
That don't mean much.
it don't mean much. Pat Mahomes seems to shake that stuff off, and I have no reason to believe anything will be different this year.
Nope.
Yeah. So right now, Kansas City looks pretty damn good
Rolling, man.
coming into it. I mean, I know people say,
12-1.
well, they're not the Kansas City
Well,
they
they're-
were, but they found ways to
Are
win.
they 12-1 or 13-1 now?
12-1.
12-1. All right. Yeah, they're rolling, man.
Do you think they can be stopped?
I mean, what the teams that they've got left was not that impressive.
I mean, do you think the Bills or
I don't know, man. Like when they go,
Lions can take them?
I think the Bills might more than the Lions, truthfully.
Yeah. You might be right about that. I don't know. I mean, I think the Lions are pretty gritty.
The Lions are good though,
I
man.
do like Jared Goff a lot.
No,
He's
yeah,
pretty wily.
he's like a comeback story and all that good stuff. He got traded. I like the story behind it and stuff, but I don't know, man. The Bills and Kansas City have been rolling, man, but they've been rolling too, though. So I mean, it's gonna be a good race at the end. For
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, at least the last few teams. I mean, half of the NFL is trash. But,
Right.
let's see. What are the people saying? Amanda said, "Good morning." What's up, Amanda Terry?
Hello.
Good morning, beautiful friends. What's up, Tasha M?
Hello.
Hey, Kristen said, "I like that shirt, Chad."
Get you on that naughty list.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, Darren Riggin? Crystal Ann, good morning. And what's up, K Bird? How are you, man?
Hello.
Yeah, let's do something different here. We got plenty of things to do, I promise. All right. Oh, that's got a good groove to it.
Yeah.
Let me turn
I don't
it.
know.
Let that groove for a minute there. Hey, Legal Credit Services is a premier credit management firm dedicated to providing comprehensive solutions for businesses and individuals looking to improve and maintain financial health. So they have a good track record. They specialize in credit recovery, debt management, financial consulting. They'll teach you how to acquire, maintain, and protect a good credit rating. You can call Darren today, 479-651-9463, and be on your way to the 700 Club, or go to legalcreditservices.com. All right. Let's talk about this. A couple things here that are, I think, interesting. Let's talk about cars for a minute. Not Fitz Auto, though they should have a take on this, I bet. This person says, hold on one second. Let me pull this down here. Okay. On Facebook, this person wrote, "At long last, I'm finally in a position to purchase my very first new car. I've been asking my friends for their advice, and overwhelmingly, they're telling me to never buy new and always buy used. They won't tell me why, though, at least in terms that make sense to an unseasoned car shopper like myself. So I'm just going to ask the world, why is buying a used car better than buying a new one?" Well, I'll give you several reasons. I think number one, and the most important reason, is your value.
Yep.
I mean, if you buy buying a brand new car is cool because nobody's ever owned it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know who owned it from the beginning, how it's been taken care of.
Right.
You've got a warranty of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all good things, you know. But let me tell you,
However,
here's how you know, okay? Go buy yourself a brand new car, drive it off the lot, cross town to the other dealer that deals the exact same kind of car.
mm-hmm.
Ask them how much they'll give you on trade.
Yep.
Right after you buy it, the
30
second
minutes.
you buy it. Yeah, an hour later, ask them how much they'll give you on trade, and you'll be like,
What?
"Oh, what? Huh?" Because you lose 20, 30% the moment you pull off the lot.
Yep.
I mean, you do, as you're upside down
Yeah.
from the get.
Yeah.
You know, so it makes more sense to get a car that has, fairly lower miles. You've already taken account for that discount then.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I mean, look, cars now at 30, 40, 50,000 miles, they're just barely breaking in.
Yeah.
I mean, cars last a lot longer now.
Yes.
I mean, what's the most miles you've got on either of your cars?
I mean, both of them right now are brand new, but I've gotten, when I was younger and stuff, I had a S10. I had 500,000 miles on it.
Wow, half a million.
Wow.
How many miles?
Still rolling.
What's the longest miles you've
Maybe
run?
200K in
Yeah.
that range somewhere. I mean, I'm rolling 150 something
Right
now
now.
on the Jeep.
Yeah.
The Jeep
I mean,
was
I-
clean though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, it is.
And that's the only one that I've ever bought brand new.
Yeah.
Ever.
My wife,
And I love.
my wife has an Infiniti, and it's beautiful. And it's still beautiful. It still drives great, and it's got to be creeping on 150.
It's an Infiniti,
The Lexus has a $250,000 on it, smooth
Mhm.
$250,000,
Yeah.
and that mug is rolling,
Yep.
baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I wish my son would get tired of it so I could get it back and restore it.
Yeah.
I'd like to get it back, man.
Lexus is clean.
Would you rather buy new or used?
In my situation, the only reason I did it was because my car has such a big engine, and I seen how these people drive it, and I did
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
not want that. That
Okay,
was
I
my
can
main
I can
thing.
kind of see in your
Yeah.
case because you
That was
wanted
the
a very
only,
specialized
that
sports
was the
car. You don't want it
only,
ragged out.
that's the
No.
only reason I didn't go.
And people who drive Challengers do rag them out.
Oh man,
They just
every ones I
nonstop.
looked at were used. All the back tires
They're
were bald.
roasted.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
nope.
No,
Nope.
no, no. At least change the back tires out,
Right?
guys.
At least make it look like you
Yeah.
haven't been doing what I know
And
you've been
clean the rubber
doing.
off the ass end
Come
of
on,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Oh
that's
man,
that
I'm
makes
good.
sense. Yeah, I mean, look, if you can afford to buy a brand new car today, good for you, I guess.
Right.
Those
Until
payments are insane.
It is, and then like right now, I'm a couple of years in, and you look now and you see what people are getting for the car, and you're just like, oh damn.
Right.
Yeah, it does suck, but it is a brand new car, and it,
No, I mean,
you
you've got
know,
a beautiful, there's
but I
nothing
mean,
wrong with buying a
but
new
it
car.
does suck. Though. I know what you're saying about it though, because it does.
Yeah,
It's like,
especially when, these days, they're financing them much longer. I know they go 6 years. Do they
Yeah.
go longer than that? Do they go 7 yet?
I think
They go 10 yet?
no, they don't go that far. They don't go that far.
No,
for sure.
I would think it's
Because
coming soon. I
$100,000
think they're going to have to go to 10 years.
These
It's
cars are
coming.
ending up like $100,000 for like a good.
Yeah, I mean, a new pickup
Luxury.
truck is like 100
Yeah,
grand, man.
it's
And I'm like, Jesus
insane.
Christ, man, are you kidding me? I
No.
saw
I just
I saw a
want
new
El
Ford
Camino.
Ranger the other day, and it looks like it's almost a full size truck. Not quite, but almost. Now, back in the day, the Ranger was a tick turd. It was a tiny little
Yeah.
truck,
Right.
man. You know?
That was like their S10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was. I saw it the other day. I was like, wow, that's much bigger than I expected it would be.
Mhm.
It's like a mid-sized
But
truck.
but you kind of have to charge that much money. You better make it a little bigger. I
Mhm.
mean, damn,
Yeah.
man. When I saw trucks going for 100, I was like, this is crazy, man.
Them new Corvettes and stuff like that are 150.
Are they really?
Oh,
Well, they look
man.
like, I call them Ferraragini,
Yeah, they're
because they
like,
look like
man,
look.
They
I mean, they
so mean coming down the street with them lights. and
man. I
stuff.
was next to one the other day, and I just looked at it and went,
Woo.
yeah, it looks like things I used to look
There's-
at in magazines when I was a
there's
kid.
There's a kid that's 17 at Conway High School that was driving one.
See, that's
I seen him
stupid.
pop the hood and put his bag in the
Yeah,
front
that's
of it. I was
stupid.
like, that's baller right there. And he
I mean, it
drove
is
out
baller,
like
but his
just-
parents are idiots.
But the kid just drove it like he knew what he was driving, like he was.
Well,
not
I hope he
getting
did.
on it. Like I was like, that kid has come for money or something.
Yeah, I'm not. No, hell no, man. I
Nah,
wouldn't.
I seen it.
There's no way,
He
man.
parked in the back of the parking lot, like he knew better than let somebody hit his door. Like I was like, yeah, okay, respect.
Man, no, I knew better. I knew better with my Yahoo boys.
Yeah.
Neither one of them could have been trusted
No,
with.
man,
It was all I could do. When I had my vet, they
Oh,
both were like, "Can I
man.
drive it?"
No.
And it was like once they got to do it
My
each
son
because
hits
I was
me
like,
up every
"Uh-uh."
weekend. Hey, no.
No. No. I remember my son. God love him, man. He was at school, and he hit somebody in the parking lot backing out, and he panicked and drove home.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I was like, you understand? You just compounded your crime,
Yeah.
right? You just,
You made
that's
it
called
worse.
that's called a hit and run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I didn't do that. I said, no, you
Yeah, you
absolutely did. So we had to go back, call them and
lucky,
get it
man.
taken care of. Yeah, because I was like, man, if anybody
got
knew
that
you
call.
left, you'd be in trouble.
I got that call. Your son hit a car in the parking lot. I'm like, is he still there? Because I thought the same thing. I'm like, he's bolted, but no,
Yeah.
he stayed.
No, that's good. That's good. By the way, since we were talking about cars, if you do want one or
Oh,
need
man,
one,
yes.
yeah, go over to Fitz Auto. Late models, low mileage vehicles, good vehicles. Matter of fact, I did buy a Corvette from them, and I loved it.
It was
I
awesome.
still miss it.
Bright yellow.
And yeah, it was a bright yellow convertible. You
Sweet.
couldn't miss it.
No, you seen it.
And man, I think I gave, I don't know, 23.
That's a good deal for that car.
Yeah,
man.
it
That's
had
a sweet
man.
deal.
When I bought it, it only had like
It had the
60,000 miles on it.
speedometer on the windshield and stuff. I
Yeah.
remember that. That
It was
badass, man.
a super dope
Yeah,
car.
not
Yeah.
bad.
But any kind of car, if you want a sports car, SUV, it doesn't matter what you want. They got it. Go to fitzauto.com or go in person at 8421 Stagecoach Road in Little Rock. All right. Let's talk about this then.
Little Doggy says that Freightliner is releasing a new small truck for 8K.
Freightliner?
Like
Yeah.
the diesel
For
truck?
8K base.
Wow.
Really? For 8,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of a deal.
What kind of truck is it?
I have no idea. He just says a new small truck for 8,000
I'm-
It's
base.
I
probably
mean, that's going to
small,
have to be
small.
real small.
Like the bed's probably
So,
like 2 foot.
over at the Blue
Is
Monkey.
that one that would fit in the back of another
I think
pickup?
so.
You
I think
could put
so.
that truck in the
Well,
Cybertruck bed.
Honestly,
Yeah,
what I'm
exactly.
thinking it is, because there's one of those weird kind of European trucks,
Yeah.
you know, that's always at the Monkey Grill place or whatever.
Oh, is there?
that's
Okay. The
riding
square
around.
square faced
It's
ones.
like, yeah, it's like.
But it's real narrow.
It's a
Yeah.
Maverick. I think you're talking
Is
about
that
the
what it is? And
Maverick.
then it's just got a flatbed in the
Yeah,
back. I was like,
I
it's
think
the
you're talking
wildest
about the
looking
Maverick.
thing.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't want anything like a smart. I don't want anything that
Nothing
small.
smart.
Where if I get hit, I die.
Nothing that plugs in for sure.
No, no, definitely, I don't want
think
to.
I don't think this plugs in. It looks like an old like
My
I
car
don't know,
identifies my
reject
car.
from Russian.
My car identifies as a hybrid, but
It identifies as a
doesn't.
hybrid.
It identifies as the gas guzzler that it is, man.
Oh, he says it's like an F-250.
Oh, okay.
F250.
Oh, that's a big one, an F-250, yeah. Morgan Wallen is going to be locked up following a guilty plea.
Uh-oh.
Aw.
He was hit with 3 felony reckless endangerment charges when he threw a chair off a roof of a Nashville
I remember
bar.
that.
Yeah, because I mean, it could land on someone and kill him, or
Good.
could.
It could.
As part of the deal, he pled guilty to misdemeanor charges. The agreement will see him serve 7 days in custody at a
Wow.
DUI education center, 2 years of probation, pay a fine of
7 days in it.
$350.
Let me
Okay,
throw a chair
hold
off a
on.
roof. Let me throw
7
a chair.
days in a DUI or DWI thing. So he's doing 7 days in treatment, or is he doing
A
7 days in
DUI
jail?
education center.
Okay, so he's going to treatment.
So he's not really going
He's
to
not doing
jail.
anything.
He's not going
No.
to be in the
If
clink.
I threw a chair at McDonald's, I would be doing like 30 days.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
think so?
Oh, I know so,
You
man.
probably aren't.
No, don't go there.
Chad.
You and me both. They'd be like, nah.
Look, if you had a few songs like Morgan
Jerry
Wallen, I would also want to give you less time.
Yeah, well, I'll say that
I mean,
there was a
you know,
lot
he's
of
got a lot of
Morgan
good
Wallen
jams.
played at the shop this weekend.
Yeah.
I had a few people bring in their own
Oh.
playlists, and there was a lot of Morgan Wallen.
Morgan
That
Wallen.
dude's the king right now, I think.
I don't know anything.
People
about
love
this
him.
cat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's very popular.
Yeah, I'm old.
So it's the chaos that lived on for decades. You might remember people going, Jerry, Jerry. Some may find it nostalgic. Others might not think so highly of it. There's an upcoming documentary called Jerry Springer Fights Camera Action.
Oh, that's
If you
awesome.
were on there, you might feel differently about
My
it.
cousin was
Yeah.
I
on.
mean, come on.
His cousin was on
My
there.
cousin was on with them.
That's tits.
No, they were on Maury. They were on.
Oh, they were on
Maury.
Maury.
Sorry about
Was he
that.
the father?
I don't think so. It was
Oh.
one of those episodes of.
Yeah, of course
Yeah,
it was. That's
yeah,
what Maury
yeah.
did.
I was like cringing. I was like,
I-
oh my God, that's my cousin.
This document, yeah.
Yeah,
Was he proud of it
It
though?
was my girl.
Oh, it was a girl.
Yeah.
Was she proud of it?
No, well, yeah. She got like her little fame, and she was like, "I'm on Maury." I'm like, "That's
Oh,
not to
wow.
be bragging about, man."
No, but man,
No.
people get excited. It doesn't matter.
We had
know?
somebody reach out to us from one of the court shows when my baby daddy drove one of my friend's cars into my garage, like pushed it into it
Yeah.
or whatever. And, there were, police reports and everything. And we had somebody from the court shows reach out to him and was like, you want to come on and sue him and everything? I was like,
No.
no.
I don't want to.
No, I'm not
great.
doing that. You're
No, it
not getting
sounds
me on
great.
there.
No,
Y'all are
no, no.
crazy. Well, you're guaranteed money, man.
I don't give a-
Nah, bruh.
In the new trailer for the 2-part Netflix documentary, viewers get a glimpse of the drama that unfolded on and off the camera and some of the darkest secrets that the crew members had kept.
All right.
Yeah.
There were actually secrets kept.
Well, producer Toby Yoshimura said, I don't think anybody knew how crazy this show was going to be. Now, it launched in 1991. It ran for 27
So good.
seasons.
Wow.
Springer said, I want to take, he said, I want to take this opportunity to apologize for everything I've done. I've ruined the culture. Initially,
When did he say that?
that was, I guess, before he died in
Yeah, I was gonna
2023.
say.
Yeah. But he initially started like a regular daytime talk show host, just
Yes,
like
he did.
Oprah or
Donahue.
anyone
He
else.
was a lawyer at
Yes.
one time, wasn't
He was a governor
politician.
or mayor
Yeah.
of Chicago, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, he
something.
was. Yeah, politician.
He was a politician.
No, they
and
had
all
him.
that.
He it got all
But-
changed up because
Well, his ratings
no
were terrible.
ratings.
They were
Yeah.
terrible. So He said, all I had to do is convince him, let's make it wild. That's what the executive producer said.
They went all in.
They did go
Man,
all in.
man.
He was dubbed the king of trash TV.
Yeah, it was.
And it was massively successful.
Yeah,
So
it
the
was.
bigger the show got, it raised questions about what really went on backstage. The producers were coaching us on what to say, how to act. That's a former
course.
guest. Said they weren't interested in what kind of impact it would have on you.
No.
No.
Some stories went too far.
You
Yeah,
remember
we
Marty back
know.
in the day?
Who?
Marty, the screaming dude that had like the big mouth was his logo and stuff. And just,
Oh, you're talking
Yeah.
about
What was his-
Morton Downey Jr.
No, it was somebody like, it was like a late night thing. And
Yeah.
he'd go in there and he just start screaming at people.
I think it was
That-
Morton Downey Jr.
Maybe, yeah. You are
yeah,
right.
Yeah. Morton
Uh-huh.
Downey
That
Jr.
was-
He was known for yelling at
Yeah,
people.
and like he would just.
Yeah, he was crazy. Yeah, there were a lot of
Hey,
crazy shows
That
back
was in the
then.
80s, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Making me feel old.
Said despite the negativity about the show's content, producers started pushing it further. They said, hold on.
They said some stuff.
Yeah, they said they weren't. Oh, why is it rolling? Okay, we started pushing the needle towards red. Let's see how far we can push it. Controversial subject lines included incest, bestiality, adultery, and more. They encouraged fights, chair throwing, nudity. At one point,
There were
Springer found
strippers
himself.
on the stages.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
What are we seriously?
If you're
yeah.
from the South, I think you automatically got knocked up on the list to get
Yeah,
on.
you
Oh, yeah, you definitely
Yeah,
did.
you did.
Yeah,
On meth, too.
he ended up getting caught up in a murder trial. In 2000, a married couple, their name were Ralph and Eleanor Panitz, were guests on an episode of the show titled "Secret Mistresses Confronted."
Uh-oh.
The couple accused Ralph's ex, Nancy, of stalking them. Shortly after that episode, she was found dead. He was charged with murder and later convicted and sentenced to life in prison.
Dun, dun,
Uh-oh.
dun.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was what was it? The Ricky Lake. Was it Ricky Lake episode or whatever?
something
There was
happened
one of
on
those
that.
where, his guy friend, the two guys, and
was
the
that?
guy told him, that he had a crush on him,
Yeah, and he shot the
and
dude.
he killed the guy. Yeah, they went home
Who
and he
was
killed him.
Wow.
that, though?
I think it was Ricky Lake.
It
Yeah,
was
I
one
I
of- it
think
was
you
one of
might be
those.
right.
It was
I think
one
it
of them
was
girls.
Ricky.
Something
Yeah,
happened with
Ricky
her,
or
yeah.
the blonde one,
That's
whatever
when
her
I think
name
of the
was.
blonde. Who was the
one?
blonde? Who was that one?
Oh, Sally Jesse Raphael.
No.
It was
I think she predated Ricky.
I
Oh,
think so too.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember who it would be.
Yeah, I'd have to remember. Anyways,
sure.
it doesn't matter.
Did
But
you,
yeah.
when you were a kid, did you watch Springer? Did
Oh,
you ever
yeah.
watch it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
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 You
Stay
did?
up late
Yeah,
and watch
yeah,
Jerry
yeah.
Springer.
Yeah, yeah, those shows were insane, man. I mean, it was a lot of
So
fun to
I
much
always
watch,
wanted to see a chair get thrown or somebody get their head knocked off. Like,
Yeah.
and that happened a lot.
oh yeah, like every episode.
Yeah, wasn't there was there an episode of that where Geraldo was on there and he got messed up?
No, that was his own show.
That
He
was
got
his
hit-
own
yeah,
show where he
like
got
the
hit
K-
with a
yeah,
chair
the
or
KKK
something.
on there, and they got into it. He got
Yo.
hit with
Yeah.
a chair. That
That's
was
right.
Hey, do you remember that episode of Cheaters where the host got stabbed
Oh, I do.
No.
Yes.
on the boat?
Yes.
He got stabbed.
He got
yes.
stabbed
Little
because
squirrely dude with the
Yeah,
glasses.
because he's like, let's
Yes.
go confront them. They're out on a boat,
And they
you know,
stabbed his
like
ass.
Who
you-
stabbed him?
the guy.
Yeah, the guy stabbed.
The
his
guy
ass.
stabbed him. It was in the hand, wasn't it?
Somewhere. Yeah, it
Something
wasn't
or
like no
it
bad.
wasn't anything serious,
Yeah,
but it's
but
he
like,
he still
bro,
did him, though.
y'all, they're
Like,
still making that show.
Are they
They
really?
really?
They are still making that
The
show.
same host?
No.
Oh.
But it's interesting. I don't know. They seem very staged now.
Well, they
everything
always
is now.
seemed pretty
They
staged.
didn't seem that staged to me.
Sometimes, yeah, I was gonna say some of them people look mad, man.
Yeah, I mean, look real shocked.
Yeah, no, but he messes with the people, you know.
They all mess with the
yeah,
people.
He
Yeah.
gets them all fired up
Yeah.
and pissed off and
Of
aggravated.
course.
Stabbed, that's
Yeah.
why I got
It's,
And then
it's
they wind 'em
ratings,
up and
bro.
boom. Yeah.
Yes, and we know exactly where they are.
I
Yeah.
know what she was doing 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Here,
yes,
watch this
yes,
video.
Watch this video
Of your wife going in this apartment
Yeah.
with this dude. Yeah, no, I'm
it's
not going to get fired up
it's
about
like,
it.
Teresa, remember how your husband was telling you yesterday how much he loved you and he was doing this and this? Well,
He was at Pound Town.
he was with your sister,
Uh,
and we have it on video.
I'm surprised actually that hasn't resulted in more violent
Right.
confrontations at times.
Man.
They
Jenny
must really have a
Jones.
lot of people on the side. Who was it?
Thank you, little doggy. Jenny Jones.
Yeah,
Jenny
that's
Jones.
who. Yeah, that's her.
Okay.
Oh
That's
my
it.
God, thank you.
Yes.
What now?
Cheese
What
and
was her show
rice.
about? I can't remember.
She predated Ricky Lake, but it was the same thing. I
Right,
mean,
Okay.
it was a
right.
little bit, more real news, but then
Yeah.
of course
Yeah,
everything
Rude Jude.
starts.
Remember Rude Jude that used to come on there?
Yep.
What other?
Oh my God, we're having
Because Springer was that was an afternoon show, right? I mean, that came on in the afternoon.
Yeah.
What else did? I mean, this was, I assume, after school stuff you're watching.
MTV.
Yeah. What? That you watched a lot of MTV
MTV.
when it
MTV
was
and
videos
BET.
or no?
Yep.
Like TR.
No, yeah, no, I didn't really get into TRL. Mind you, I
But
mean,
what
I
was
think we're
before
all close.
TRL? There was like the
I
there was
don't
like
know.
this segment before TRL is what I used to
I don't
watch.
know. I think
Uh,
TRL was
Park
into
and
the
Fifth
2000s,
and Park?
wasn't
That's
it?
on BET.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
did
I
watch that
did.
too.
I watched,
And
BET and
the Basement
MTV.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Basement,
Yeah.
Headbangers Ball, all
Yes.
that
The
stuff.
Headbangers Ball. I hadn't
Dude,
thought about
Headbangers
that in a
Ball
hot
was
minute, man. That was
so
that was
good.
the shit,
But
man.
yeah, I mean, and I guess whatever was on. I mean, it was just
See now
you
MTV.
watched whatever was on.
Right.
Let's blow your
It was
minds for any of our
Well,
young
no,
folks
that's-
out
videos.
there.
Like it was
No,
music videos.
Yeah, you watch videos. Like I'd put on MTV.
No,
and
you,
watch
there was no
single moms and all this other.
No,
there was no on-demand crap then.
no
No.
teenage mom or whatever.
Yeah.
No,
there was no on
There was
demand.
rock videos on there.
Yes,
Yeah.
we watched music videos and they
For
man,
hours.
hours,
and
and it
hours
was the
and hours.
greatest thing ever.
And it was the
God.
At that
wildest
time, it
stuff.
was.
Man, they
the
had some of the
wildest stuff
greatest
on the
videos.
videos.
But you have to understand too. It's a different perspective because these folks have everything at their fingertips. If I'd had everything at my fingertips, it would have been different for me. But
I mean,
that's what I had.
I had my fingertips.
Oh,
ayo.
but that so if you wanted to see bands, you had to watch videos
Yeah.
because there just weren't pictures everywhere of them. There wasn't an
You couldn't
internet.
Google nothing and watch your favorite.
No, half the
There
time you
was
didn't
no
know what the band
Google.
looked like if you didn't watch the
Yeah.
video.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Remember the whole thing with Kiss?
What about them?
Well, like nobody knew what Kiss
Oh,
looked like.
right,
Everything,
right.
They saw what Kiss looked like, and they were
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Never mind."
No,
Tool
put
was
your
like
makeup
that.
back on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Put
Tool
it
was
back
like
on.
that for a minute though.
Tool was like
Yeah.
that too. Yep,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
never
The first
saw.
time I went and
You
seen them in
never saw
concert,
Maynard.
They were all black in
Yep.
concert, and I don't care how close you were sitting, you
Didn't
could
matter.
not
You could
their
not see
face.
them.
Yeah.
I was like, that's wild.
That was one of the
No.
coolest things about
Man, that
Tool,
was wild.
man. Yeah.
Well, a lot of bands, they didn't want you to know what they looked like.
No.
They
Don't
would
blame
keep
them.
it
They were
from you.
ugly.
Well, that's clear. Yeah, they were, man, especially in that era,
God
man.
bless
Long hair and
America,
ridiculous
bro.
mustaches, man.
Ooh, lots
They
of
all
Jerry
look
curl
like
and
they look like
Aquanet.
pedos, all of them.
Yeah, everybody looked like a
Everybody
pedo.
looked like a pedo in the
Everybody
80s.
looked like a pedo or a cross-dresser, and it was like nobody really knew.
No, that's so true, man. I can't. It's so hard to go back and watch
It is.
some of these old videos now and
It
look at these
is.
rockers.
Oh
and
my God.
Some of the stuff they're wearing and all the makeup, and I'm like,
yeah.
man, you look like
Man.
Nas,
Girl.
Nas X now. I mean, you dress the
Man.
same way.
Man,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Bring back real MTV though. Like, God bless America.
Would people watch it if you did? You think?
No,
I don't give
probably
two
not.
shits. I would.
I
I'm
think
selfish.
I think
Bring it
people
back
would.
just for me and my generation.
I think people
think it
actually would
people are-
watch it.
They're all nostalgic now. Everybody's loving
Well,
nostalgia.
I think not only that, but our attention spans are now
Oh,
made better for
please.
MTV.
I'm with you.
But
But I mean, look, give me music videos.
but
half of
now
y'all are
music
hanging
videos,
out.
but music videos now too versus then are so different. We've
Man.
watched
I
videos
agree.
go from 0 to 100 because
Mhm.
when you watch those 80s videos,
Man.
they either have stories that make no sense,
Yeah.
or it's just really
you- and
bad
the- and now
cameras
they
of
do
them
too.
close up they're all doing this same
Wearing a
moves,
bunch of makeup.
I mean, now
Yeah.
they're I mean, the videos now don't really make sense either.
No, but they're better produced.
Well,
right,
okay,
right,
the
right.
technology is better.
Yeah, they have better stars in
More
them.
budget,
That
more
there we
budget.
Yeah.
go. Hollywood quit tapping the zombie vein, the superhero vein, the rom-com vein. Remake music videos.
Yeah.
Let's revisit the 80s and the 90s and let's redo those videos. I challenge you.
The
Challenge them.
challenge. Bring your friends.
Bring your friends. Make sure your peoples is there.
Yeah, I love Charlie Murphy. doing that.
Blouses.
Blouses. The 2025 class of the Metal Hall of Fame has been announced. Hard to find a name to argue with. The 9th annual Metal Hall of Fame charity gala is scheduled Wednesday, January 22nd at the, hey, we can close that door right there.
What are you doing, Patrick?
There's something there. It's that door
Is it
filtering
them?
back through. Yeah.
How dare they be here working?
I know.
So rude.
Nice. The annual Metal Hall of Fame Charity Gala is scheduled for Wednesday, January 22nd at the Anaheim House of Blues Grand Theater with tickets $45 in advance. The list of people being inducted are Dimebag Daryl Abbott.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, no, that's royalty in the metal universe.
And about effing time.
Yeah. Ricky Rocket, the drummer for Poison.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
I
really?
mean, I guess.
I'm insulted.
I
As
mean,
a fan of
that's
Dimebags,
not-
I'm insulted.
That's not really metal, y'all. Come on.
That's not metal.
I mean, Poison was barely rock.
Right.
Seriously.
I mean, if we're being
Glam rock.
honest.
That's glam rock.
I mean, I know that he and Nikki, Brett Michaels and Nikki used to argue back and forth about that, but
Circle jerk.
but Poison, I mean, they're a pop band. Let's be honest. That's a pop
glam.
band, man.
That's glam.
Yeah.
It's
pop
not a rock band.
No,
It's
no.
definitely not metal.
And yeah, that's insulting.
All right.
Okay, who else?
Now,
I'm
this
sorry.
guy, see, he has the right name for it. I don't care if he did jazz. Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein of the Misfits.
Wow.
Yeah.
Misfits, yeah.
Burton C. Bell of Fear Factor,
Okay.
not the TV show.
Okay.
Jeff Young of Megadeth and Kings of
Okay.
Thrash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Alyssa White Glues of Arch Enemy, Dangerous Toys, and Knack. Those are.
Is that your DEI?
Dangerous toys.
Well, I don't know. I don't know, Alyssa, so I'm not
Sure.
sure. It could be.
It's a lady.
Yeah, I mean,
for
there
your
are ladies
diversity.
in metal.
I know.
There
I
are
know
some
there are.
ladies in
I
metal.
know there are.
Lita Ford.
Yes. Yes.
No, that's
National
not a
Pussy.
good one to name. That
No.
was the '80s. Lita Ford.
Come on.
man.
That's not, why is that not a
No More Tears. Was that song? No, what was the one with
That's
her and
Ozzy.
Ozzy? Close My Eyes. That's what it was with her and Ozzy.
Yeah.
That was her big moment in the '80s, right there. That was the biggest she ever got.
Yeah.
Was in that moment.
Yep.
But there's some new females in rock right now. Lizzie Hale is amazing.
Lizzie Hale.
There's several out there that are
Ladies
killing
and
it.
Kitty.
Kitty, what?
What?
Ladies and Kitty.
Ladies in Kitty?
Meow.
Is that the name of the band?
Yeah.
Ladies in
No,
Kitty.
Kitty is the name
Oh,
of the
Kitty
band.
Oh.
is a rock band,
Metal band.
a metal band. Oh, really? Where do they? Are they mainstream or no?
Yeah.
Really? I'm gonna have to check them out.
Check them out.
And they're called Kitty.
Kitty.
Okay. All right.
Kittie.
Kittie. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check them out. I've never heard of them.
Okay.
Are you sure they're
I'm
good?
positive. Oh, I
Don't
didn't
waste
say
my
they were
time.
good.
Oh,
Yes,
now
they were good.
that's
They
what I
are
thought.
good. They have good
Here it
songs.
comes.
The most recent that I've heard, I wasn't a fan of
No.
personally, but no. And they've been around a while.
Who is there's a female guitarist out right now who shreds it. I'm trying to remember
Yeah.
who it is.
I am
She's
too.
amazing, man. And for some reason I'm drawing a
No.
blank on her. I know the people know her name.
Let's see.
Female guitarist. She's been tearing it up.
No, yeah.
I think she did a song with God, who was it?
Okay.
Man, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Driving me crazy. But
Amanda's on it.
all right, yeah.
Yeah. On it.
See, can you find it?
I mean, I'm looking.
All right. Well, let's talk about. You were talking about kind of the DEI, the woke stuff, basically. The
I'm super woke.
I know you are. The Scripps National Spelling Bee has drawn some attention after its approved list of study words for third graders to compete in the upcoming spelling bee was shared online. A study list for the contest found that on school district websites for the 2024-25 school year, the feminist term women, WOMYN, is an
Y'all gotta
acceptable alternate for spelling women that students can use. So you can spell it with an E or with a Y now,
Stop. Yep.
according to the spelling bee. Why?
Why? Yeah, why?
Why is that necessary? I mean, who's going to think why would you do that?
I honestly don't.
A spokesperson said that all words Scripps use are pulled from the Merriam-Webster Unabridged Dictionary, which has the alternate spelling for women. Yes.
Nita Strauss.
That's it. Nita
She plays
Strauss.
with Alice Cooper.
Yes,
Yeah,
she's
that
phenomenal,
chick is
man. No, she is
ridiculously
so good.
good.
I
Oh
think
my
did she do something? Was it
blessed.
with David Draymond maybe?
I think so. Lita
Hmm.
Ford's on the list too,
Yeah,
bitches.
yeah.
Mia
But yeah, Nita
Jagger.
Strauss, she's amazing.
Yes, I
Uh,
knew it was something.
yeah, I don't understand. I mean, does it make a difference in the long run to me what happens at a spelling bee? No, it's
No,
not going to affect my life either way.
no.
But I think WOMYN is stupid.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I
Yeah.
mean, it sounds like a slang word. It's just like
Well, and it's
it's like
something
using OMG in a spelling bee.
Right.
I've seen. So there's a lot of words that have been
Adopted.
adjusted, changed
Adjusted,
That is
right.
true.
the spelling,
That
even
is
with the, like
true.
Latinx.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nobody's using.
Well, there actually are
Who's using that?
uh, indigenous individuals.
From where? From
I'm
Latin?
just saying indigenous. No, well, yeah, like
Latin?
Latinos.
Yeah.
Those. Well, the gender fluids.
Oh, okay. I got you on that.
Okay,
Okay, I got
so
you.
in like okay. Merriam-Webster's online dictionary entry for folks. I just looked it up. It's like folks as an FOLX instead of FOLKS.
Why is there
I'm
one
trying to
X?
defines it as a respelling of folks, quote unquote, used especially to explicitly signal the inclusion of
Oh,
groups
Jesus Christ.
commonly marginalized. So that's why the
Wow.
Latinx, and the folks
Stop.
are
It's
doing that.
unnecessary.
So
You're included already. We don't care. You don't
well,
need
they
a
don't
special
feel
letter.
that way.
Well,
They don't feel
why?
that way. I don't know. Maybe it's
Who's discluding them?
their lived experience.
But who's discluding them?
I guess we would have to go to their specific stories and
are.
ask
That's
them.
fair. I'll give you that. I'm not going to go down that rabbit
know.
hole today. Hey, I do want to mention this though. If you want to have some fun today, go over and get yourself a $5 crowler at Stone's Throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Stone's Throw Brewery over there. They've got $5 crowlers today. It's 32-ounce can to go. Any beer, no exclusions like other breweries have. So they've got 14 beers on tap. Go get you a $5 crowler today. It's on Mondays only at Stone's Throw Brewery. And that's over on 9th Street. Go
Get your buzz
check them out.
on.
Yeah, man, they got good stuff over there. If you have not
They're
been to
awesome.
Stone's
It's a
Throw,
beautiful place.
it's a great place to
Yeah.
go drink a brew and have yourself a good time, man.
Get
They
dumplings.
So,
They got dumplings.
oh
they do,
God,
they
yes,
do.
get the dumplings.
Yeah, they got the
The
Slater's Alaskan
yeah.
dumplings now every day, and
That's awesome.
they've got some great stuff,
Man.
man. They've got I think beef, pork, and the other ones. They've got all these different
Potato.
sauce. Yeah, potato. They got sauces
So,
for them.
Do
Yeah.
y'all want to know why the different spelling of women?
Okay,
Enlighten us.
Do you?
yeah, enlighten me,
us.
please.
Replace the men suffix in women to avoid association with the word man.
What?
Yeah. No, I
Making
mean
it a
clearly.
symbolic term often used in
I-
feminist
I
context.
thought
Yes.
that's where it was going, but
Yeah, no, men are the problem.
yeah,
We know that.
We know that.
We get it. It'll be a better world when we all die.
Yeah.
Let's go, men. Let's just end it.
There's
Let's end it. Every one of us.
I
end it
don't
and see
agree.
what happens after that.
I don't agree with that. Okay, I don't agree with that. I am a feminist, but I don't agree
Oh,
that
I'm a
all
feminist
men are the
too.
problems.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm a
Don't
lesbian.
kill all men. You.
I'm a lesbian.
I know you are. You want treatment. Yeah. You want your treatment, your inclusion to the lesbian party. Is that what you want, Chad?
Yeah, I
Little
identify.
doggy, you're on one.
Uh-oh,
He always is.
knows.
He's always on
Always.
one. All right, let's talk about this then, because this is a weird thing. When it comes to choosing seats on a flight, some travelers make sure to book more desirable seats. Some people just show up and take whatever the number is, right? Gary Leff, he's a Virginia-based travel industry expert, says the term seat squatters is now circulating, with flyers calling out people who are robbing seats assigned to others.
Get you hit.
You ain't gonna do it with me, bruh.
On, man.
Flyers
Yeah.
may not be able to get what they want from the airline when
Nope.
reserving seats, or the airline may want a fee for the seat, and the passenger doesn't want to pay that. So they'll try their luck on board. One traveler shared an experience with the caption, "My first class seat squatter." Said,
First class seat squatter. Okay.
well after the boarding door closed, an agent approached me and let me know someone didn't show, so they had a first class seat available. The user went on to say, "I noticed a woman in the seat. I figured the computer was wrong, and the person originally booked for the seat made the flight. I approached the attendant to double check. She confirmed that 3A was now assigned to me. The user claimed this lady had just seen an open seat and figured she'd see if
Yep.
she'd get away with sitting there.
Yep.
And so I guess a lot of people, once they get there, they're like, yeah, no, I'm not moving.
Yeah.
Yes, you will.
Yeah. So let's say that you book a flight. There are other seats open and available, but they've taken the one that you have. What
Oh,
are you going to
man.
do?
Get up.
I'm gonna make it internet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're going to make
yeah.
the internet.
I'm gonna make the internet.
I'm going to be on a video.
We about to go viral for
Yeah, for real.
FAFO.
For real.
Yeah, no, that's my seat because I intentionally buy the seat that I want. I
Yeah.
just do. It's the seat that I
Now,
want.
what seats do you have an area that you choose on the plane?
Yeah.
The back.
No.
Is it not?
If I can spring for it, I will do first or
Okay.
business.
Yeah, no, I've
Yeah.
never
I
flown
like-
first class.
I
What's
like
it
the
like?
legroom. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
nice.
tell me about it.
Well, I mean, you get to board before everybody else, which is always nice.
Yeah, I
The
know.
s- the
7
seats
minutes.
are-
Yeah.
The seats are bigger. Actually, it's more.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, the seats are bigger.
You get
Okay.
drinks first. You get
yeah.
drinks first.
Yep.
Mhm.
The leg room. There's less people in your area, so you
Can you
fit.
smell the poor people in the back?
Oh yeah.
No. Well, yes, you can when they come up front to use your bathroom.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
no.
I
Smells
mean
like
when
onions.
the unwashed masses want to come use
Smells like
our
poor people.
bathroom. It's like, okay, so no, here's one for you. So I was on my way back from South Carolina, and it was like my last, connecting flight, and I think it was in DC. And I get on, and I'm going to put my stuff up, and here's this, this gentleman in a suit who has like put his stuff in my overhead compartment,
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
whatever. It was our mayor.
Oh, really?
It was our mayor. It was our mayor. Literally, he was sitting there. He's like, oh, yeah, look, there he is. And he had his security in the first row of economy or whatever it was behind him. So,
Oh, wow.
so the mayor's in
So
first
he's
class.
in first class, but he's
and
got his
security is
security.
right there. But I mean, that he had to pay something stupid just for his security to be sitting right there. Or maybe they were seat squatters. I don't know. Just like,
Right.
I'm
Yeah, well,
security.
they're government.
But I realized who he was when we landed in Little Rock, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. Like that, huh?
Mm.
Yeah. Have you ever flown first class?
I think once.
Once. Yeah.
And
I've never done
I
that.
didn't pay for it though. It was
Yeah.
like when them
Get
things
an
like
upgrade.
bumps you up. Yeah.
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 My favorite experience and it wasn't first class, it was business class, but this was, oh, bless it. This was at the tail end of my relapse period.
Okay.
And, we had taken the last ditch effort to save the marriage trip. We went
Yeah.
to Colorado,
Yeah. The
all
old,
this
the old,
stuff.
let's go on a vacation and rekindle the magic.
Yes,
Oh,
yes. But I
man.
mean, it would have probably maybe worked better if we hadn't brought a friend with us, because whatever. This is that trip that I booked in a blackout that I kind of told you about.
Is this
But
a throuple thing?
no, God, no. Well, we're on our way back, and we've gotten in an argument because, like, we had to get up at 6:00 something in the morning to get to the airport, right? And he'd stayed up drinking, and he came in about 3 a.m. wanting some attention. I was like, kick rocks. We got to
Right.
get up in the morning. And so we had stopped for transfer or whatever in like Atlanta or something, and we were already squabbing at this point. So I'm like
Yeah.
up at the counter. I was like, "Ma'am, I don't give to whatever. If you put me in the very back by the bathrooms, please do not let me sit next to this man." She's like, "I got you." And she put me in business class.
Oh, wow.
And him and our friend, they were in the very last row in the back. And I was like, I think I was maybe front row in business class or whatever.
That probably
Oh.
felt kind of good.
Oh, it felt so
Okay.
good.
Kind of felt good,
It
didn't
felt so good. I mean, I will say that we got in an argument in the
I
airport in
think,
Little Rock.
I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it seems like that every time you go on vacation, there's going to be an argument at some point.
Oh man.
I don't know if it's maybe the
Especially with us
stress
drinking.
and everything
Yeah,
going on. Maybe
yeah.
it's the drinking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We were
Do you-
active
Oh,
alcoholics.
yeah,
So.
it happens, man.
Yeah, no, it always seems to happen at least
Yeah.
one night.
Kristen, does he argue with
I-
you on
I'm
vacay?
I'm hard, man. Like I'm one of them. Yeah, I'm hard to get along with.
Oh
sometimes.
yeah.
Why are you?
You don't
hard to
like
get along with?
the bed's too hard, the pillow's
I
too
just-
flat.
I don't know.
Y'all are
I
talking.
just get grumpy on like long rides. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah, stuff and long flights.
so you need a coloring
Yeah.
book.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that
need
too.
something to-
I need me a raw.
Yeah. That's why we roll with the gummies. Like roll with the gummies. We're like, yeah, I'm just
And I'm
like, we
usually
good.
stressing out over that too. I'm like,
Yeah.
like, damn it.
Yeah. I tell you what, I never felt less secure about my physical appearance until I went to the airport in Denver.
Oh,
Because apparently Denver is the fittest city in the
oh,
United States, you know?
I believe
And
it.
so, you know how they have the moving sidewalks at the airport, right? And so,
Yes.
you'll walk a little ways and they have a moving sidewalk. Well, I get on those because it helps you,
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
too. I rock them
right?
things, man.
Yes.
Man, not in Denver, man.
Nope.
They all look at me like I was a pariah for even being on it. These felt mother scratchers
Yeah.
are
They're looking at you like you
they
get a
got
plastic
they're
straw
like
in your drink.
yeah,
Like,
they're right. They're like I just threw it in the ocean and
yeah,
choked a turtle with it or
yeah,
something.
yeah. You posted
Yeah,
a video of you
yeah,
stabbing a
stabbing a
turtle.
turtle to death
Isn't
somewhere.
Denver airport the airport that's got all the hidden stuff in it? They say.
I don't
I
know.
don't know, but I
I
know
was
that.
really drunk when I
But
was
man,
there.
they were literally they'd have their bags and they'd be running.
Yes.
I mean, running and
The
not
airport.
jogging, running
No.
through the airport with their bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like they weren't even bothered by it. They was just like everybody was doing it.
Charleston was like
And I
that
was like,
too.
man, are we running from something? Is
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees
Right?
back here?
Right?
Why is everybody
Oh,
Are
running?
they doing a
man.
giveaway at a dispensary
Now,
in here? Ooh, do they have a dispensary
they
in
may
there?
they may
At the
no
airport,
should.
they should
no,
have
but
it.
they now they
should.
may not be the fittest city anymore now.
Oh, yeah.
All that weed out there, they're eating a
Man.
lot of ho-hos
When I got
these
off in
days.
Yeah.
California, there was a dispensary right next to the airport. It was called Air Supply.
Oh, that is so
That's a
good.
great name.
That is so good. We
actually.
got picked up from the airport, and the first place they took us because we went on a cannabis tour.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, we went to the
Oh,
cannabis tour. We
where at?
in Colorado, Denver, I'm
Oh,
sure. But
yeah.
we stayed in a 420 friendly hotel. We did like a painting with a twist, but it was weed.
Yeah.
Cooking
Wow.
class.
What's that?
all this
420
stuff.
hotel means you can smoke
It
weed in
means
the
you can
room.
smoke weed in the room.
So
Yeah.
so they all
Nobody
smell
messes
like
with you.
skunk.
No, it was just certain floors. It was like one. I think they had like one floor or something. But
Oh, okay. I got you.
whatever. But yeah, they
Yeah.
picked us
Level
up, and we
smoke,
were
yeah.
all a little hungover, and he drove us straight to a dispensary.
Oh, that's
And
great.
like we're
yeah.
all, we're from Arkansas, and we're all sitting there, and like I'm trying not to throw up because I'm like, bro, I either need a drink or a joint. Like we're not good right now. He's like, y'all can smoke, and I was like, oh, thank you God. And we're like in the van, just fucking smoking, so I don't puke.
That's great.
It
No,
was a
that's
good time.
great.
It was fantastic.
No, that's great. That's
I learned
great.
how to cook with weed though.
Oh, that's
Did you?
awesome.
That is fun. Learning to cook with weed. That
Yeah.
seems fun. I
Yeah.
mean, do you cook with the weed?
Oh, you see my pictures I send you late night sometimes, man.
Oh snap!
Yeah, no, he does. He does do that. You like to make the butter, don't you?
Yeah, the brown. Oh, I
Yeah.
make the oil, MCT oil.
Yeah.
MCT oil is
Yeah,
what
and I
it's
make the
called.
brownies with it. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you make the oil? Do you
Got a
extract
machine.
you
I've
extract
got
it?
an extractor.
Ooh.
What does that mean? Just so with an extractor, you put it in the weed and it compresses it real
Well, no,
hard.
it's like it looks like a tea machine or something. It opens up at the top. It's got like a little bowl in it, like a bucket.
Okay.
And you put your herb in there, and you pour your MCT oil in there, and then on the front, it's got like a heat thing. And it's all preset stuff, and you just know
Okay.
how long you're going to do it, and you just set it up.
And so it
It
just
does everything
it just
for you.
pulls the cannabis the good stuff
It pretty
into the
much-
oil.
It's got a little stir in there. and it
Like a
kinda agitates
centrifuge.
It every so often, it'll kind of stir it up a little bit, and then you go in there, you hit a button, put a little mason jar at the bottom, and it just empties it right into the mason jar. Like it's pretty cool, man.
And so now
It's a
the
Levo.
weed that's left in there.
I take that sometimes if my wife's not gonna eat it, and I'll put that inside the brownies. But you gotta
Okay.
really like herb to
Yeah.
brownies with.
But I'm
herb.
saying, is the weed even any good at that point? Is there any weed
you
left in it?
couldn't really do nothing. I mean, it's all sludge.
No,
it's just
it's
a
just
sludge,
sludge
at that
then.
point,
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, and the guy that cuts my hair, he smokes vaporizer.
Yeah.
He gives me all of his vaporized bud. So all that really does is just makes it to THC, or
Mm-hmm.
THCA. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So then that's just makes it right for my thing. So
Oh, for cooking.
Wow.
I give him half of it. He's got a card too, but I give him half the oil I make because he gives me all the product.
Okay.
Kind of have a little thing going.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
make each other edibles and stuff.
That's what's up. Are you making us goodie baskets
I can
for
ma- I can-
for Christmas?
I got to make some oil this week. I might be able to bring
So
some up
so
there
you like to
someday.
make the brownies with
Oh
it?
man, I love the brownies.
Yeah.
I,
Nothing
I
like
like
getting high
brownies.
and fat at
Oh,
the
man.
same time.
Yes,
I like
right?
It's like
brownies.
it's a perfect
Man, yes,
combination.
yes.
If it could only
Chocolate,
squirt milk in your mouth.
chocolate and herb taste so
Oh,
good
so
together.
good, so
Yes,
good.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Man,
yes,
Really?
my
yes.
my favorite mother of a guy that I was dating or whatever. I wouldn't mother-in-law in a sense.
Yeah.
We would go hang out at their trailer in Conway, and they would make brownies, and we'd all just like pass out. We eating brownies,
Awesome,
smoking weed, and
man.
pass out and wake up
Hot
and be like, all right,
brownies.
I'll wake up in the
let's give
morning.
us some more brownies.
I'll be just chinny eyed. My wife be like, "You
Yeah.
ate too many brownies." I'm like, "Yes, I did."
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry about that and
We
whatnot.
were
You know.
delicious.
Hey, we're behind, so let's.
Sorry about that.
No. It's fine. Let's do this. If you need a roof, and man, don't play around with that. If you need a roof, get a good company. Go to TitanRoofingCompany.com and reach out to Josh and Jeremy over there. Tell them we sent you. Look, they'll give you a 10-year transferable warranty, and that means a lot when you're selling a house. The number one question that men ask when buying a house, and most people in general, is how old is the roof?
Don't want
You
to
know,
be paying for that.
yeah, and you don't want to get stuck paying big money for that. They will get, let's say that you had a claim and it didn't get approved. They specialize in getting claims approved that others don't. So go to TitanRoofingCompany.com. It's TitanRoofingCompany.com and check those guys out. And hey, it's time to do this, baby. This is the segment, not like the other. People do stupid shit, you say, oh brother. Hey, it's not a copy or a clone of any previous bit. But if you think so, hey, we don't give a shit. Yeah. Wackadoo in the news. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Still number one.
Still number one.
Still number
Charts,
one.
hitting them
Killing it on the
It's
charts.
destroying it. Yeah.
Is Morgan Wallen gonna?
He wishes he had a
yeah,
song like
come-
You
that.
could throw a
Well,
chair.
I
He
mean,
wishes he had a
You
song
could throw
like
a
that.
chair at a bar now, man.
I could do that, couldn't
7
I?
days of
Yeah,
treatment.
I probably could. Well, who didn't see this coming? A new survey has found more than 70% of American students between 12 and 18 admit to using AI chatbots to help with homework.
Duh.
Man.
They're also doing this knowing full well that they might be breaking school rules. Well,
They
duh.
don't care.
And that the AI isn't exactly known for its ability to be factually accurate. The study, conducted by 11th grade student Tiffany Sue in collaboration with Carnegie Mellon in Pittsburgh and the University of California, where they surveyed a bunch of students, 70% of them. Yeah, that's
Duh.
not shocking at all.
If they had that in school, would you use it?
Hell yeah. What are you talking about?
All
Be
my
happy
stuff
they're
would-
doing that. At least it's not
Man.
straight
Yeah,
plagiarism.
no, I mean,
Man.
back
At
in
least
the,
you've got somewhat of your voice in Chat GPT.
Man,
well, back,
More than just straight plagiarism.
it's harder
that
to
would've saved me
plagiarize
so much
now.
money.
Yeah.
I was paying all these kids to do my homework. Like, just,
Oh, right. You could have just got Chat
I could have just
GPT.
been like paying for Chat GT, man, or like
Yeah,
done with.
yeah,
No,
no,
man.
no.
Hilarious.
No snitching, no nothing.
Yeah.
No, we
And why
just,
don't we do that anymore?
You know, we
the
just
snitches get stitches.
Right.
You
Just
know, why has
copied-
that gone out of fashion?
Man, bring it back.
Bring it back.
we copied, we just would copy things from the World Book or whatever, the encyclopedia.
Exactly.
I mean, nobody could tell it was plagiarism because
Because
you
they
didn't have
that
any way to
copy.
compare it.
Exactly.
It was like, this book's from 86 and this
No, I
92.
got-
I'm good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I got that cost saver encyclopedia package.
Yeah. No, that's how you had to do it.
Kmart.
Had a bookshelf full of giant books. of
Yup.
Information that was most likely out of date or wrong.
Come to
Yup.
your
And
house
didn't
and try
have
to
to
sell
cite
you.
it.
No,
It was
you
like,
know.
here's my paper.
Yeah, that's right. It was just my paper.
Yeah. Written.
Yeah.
Handwritten.
Handwritten. For the record, telling cops you're a professional drinker won't help your case during a traffic stop. Police in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, arrived on the scene December 4th. There was a crash. A male suspect admitted to having 10 drinks before getting behind the wheel of the car.
Pre-game.
No one was
Pre-game.
injured, but after being handcuffed and arrested, he came back with a blood alcohol of 0.326.
There you
Wow,
go.
That's rocking right
That is
there,
a
man.
professional drinker.
That
Hell
is
yeah.
a perfect.
Yeah.
You go, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're-
We got a room for you, bro.
your liver
You
weeps.
need to be driving. You can be flying a plane with that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
No,
I've seen that movie.
his liver's like a chick that Pete Davidson just left.
Oh.
Last April, Christina Silve of Kent, Washington. Oh, no, I'm not doing that.
Good.
No, I'll save that one. It was Santa to the rescue when a fire broke out in Delaware County in Pennsylvania. On Friday, an unnamed county firefighter taking part in a holiday event dressed as Santa Claus when a fire was reported at Marcus Hook in Pennsylvania. Leaping into action, Santa, the firefighter, jumped into action, reported for duty at the blaze. The fire was controlled. No one was injured. The Santa outfit even had minimal damage. So that's good news.
Well, good. He'll get his deposit back.
Yeah. A Scottsdale, Arizona man accused by authorities of posing as an Uber driver and stealing hundreds of thousands in cryptocurrency from customers.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah. and,
How?
Nura Hussein
Uh-oh.
allegedly served as a driver for two victims, one in March, another in October. In both cases, he called out the name of the victims when they picked them up as they waited for their rides, not knowing how he knew their names.
Yeah.
Then he got a hold of their phones by saying his phone was dead or claiming to help fix a glitch in their rideshare app. Once in his hands, he was able to transfer $223,000 in crypto from their accounts into his.
Wow.
Man, or did they just have their account open or something?
I mean,
Wild, man.
I guess if you're rolling with that kind of, all right.
Wow.
I mean, I'm just thinking like, they've got it on their phone and it's just always, it's
I guess
fine.
so.
And
Annie New, a social media influencer, has gone viral after she shared the story of pretending to be her twin sister, who passed away 5 years ago to protect her grandparents from heartbreak.
Wow.
Her sister died from viral meningitis. The family decided to keep it a secret, thinking it would be too much for the elderly
Shut
grandparents
up.
to handle. She revealed she made holiday calls, maintained the illusion for years.
Wow.
what?
Yeah, only disclosed the truth to her grandmother on her deathbed this year. My dad came up with the idea not to withhold the truth, but to spare them from heartbreak.
That is withholding the truth.
Yeah, many expressed empathy, but others
No.
questioned whether it was right.
Why?
You know,
Why? That's insulting to the grandparents. What
That's
makes you
wild,
think
man.
that they can't
you
handle
think
that?
grandma on her deathbed was like, "You're a bitch."
Yeah.
Right?
Fuck. Sorry.
Almost made it. Almost.
Almost.
That was
Almost.
so close. Like
so
the front of the C was there, but it didn't quite
so close.
come off the tongue. Did
So
it?
close. So close.
Oh my gosh. All right. So let's see. A viral TikTok video ignited discussion after a woman seen standing in the aisle for the entire 7-hour duration of a flight.
Nope.
Dr. Richard Dong, hold on.
Dick dong.
Dick Dong
Dick dong.
shared the
Dick
clip.
dong.
What's your doctor's name?
Dick Dong. Dr. Dick Dong.
No.
Sounds like a game.
Oh my
Said
God.
lady stood on my flight for the entire 7-hour duration watching her movie, adding she did take her seat when the seatbelt sign was on. She was wrapped in a blanket, stood upright through the entire flight, even after the cabin lights went out. Some people poked fun at her.
Maybe she's on the spectrum.
Well, some said maybe she had a medical condition making it painful
Maybe.
to sit.
Yep.
Maybe she had a herniated disc.
I'm much more sympathetic to her than the dipshits lying to the grandparents. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that was like a prolonged, you just like
Slap in the face.
effed up joke from whoever they were the parents for, the actual parents for.
Here's why you don't send Christmas cards.
Oh, okay.
Georgia realtor Jenny Smith had no idea a Christmas card would nearly cause marital drama.
Was it like Elaine's?
A few years ago, Smith decided to send holiday greetings to people in her database, including some she didn't know personally. One recipient, a guy named David, left her a voicemail saying the card had caused trouble at home. You sent a Christmas card to my house by mistake. Now my wife's accusing me of buying a house for a hidden girlfriend. You need to straighten this out before it gets very ugly. Well, what does she need to straighten out really
Yeah.
with your relationship?
Yeah.
Like you got some work to do.
Sounds like you got another girlfriend. Sounds like there's a pattern of behavior.
Yeah. She did call him back and explain the mix up directly to his wife, who said she was actually nice. I apologize. Explain I grew up where we gave cards to everyone, even if we didn't know them well. The incident prompted Smith to share a story on TikTok, reminding others to be cautious about sending
Nope.
unsolicited cards. No,
Nope.
don't be
No.
cautious about that. Matter of fact, You should randomly pick people from the phone
You
book
really
Right,
should.
and write really special messages
You
on
really
it.
should.
Like,
You really
hey,
should.
that Wednesday was so great. I still
Okay.
think about it every day.
Okay. I
What?
wasn't thinking that. I was thinking like special messages. Like,
Yeah, me too.
I don't, that's really special.
Like, don't forget the Christmas cane. You remember that, baby?
Oh, wow. Hey, you know your favorite OnlyFans star? They're doing a documentary or done a documentary about her sleeping with
I
100
seen
men in a
that. I
day.
seen
Oh, yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Are they doing a documentary
Yeah.
now?
yeah.
I saw her the other day crying on a TV show.
But she was crying in the documentary
Yeah,
too.
maybe that's what they were
It might
promoting.
be.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
have you ask men to line up.
Now she's
And-
going to do 1,000. You
Yeah,
just
no,
said
that's what I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah.
You're crying about 101, and you're asking guys to line up for 1,000,
Yeah.
She needs
which
all
is
the
a real
hydration.
special club to be in,
She
by
don't
the
need
way.
to be crying. She
Oh,
needs
they-
all the hydration she can need
No,
for
they
that
need-
Thank
body.
you.
They're gonna have to run her on an IV drip,
Bro.
and an IV drip in one arm and a KY drip. Never mind.
Oh.
Oh.
Ayo.
Buckingham Palace investigating after a staff member, believed to be a maid, was arrested following a Christmas party. Police called to a bar near the palace after the woman reportedly smashed glasses, turned on bar staff, was arrested for assault, criminal damage, being drunk and disorderly.
There you go, sis.
Yeah, no, it's
No,
it's
that's
good
just
times.
British.
It is just British.
Yeah.
Little drunken brawl.
Yeah. I mean, if she wasn't, associated with the palace, I don't think it would matter.
Probably wouldn't matter at all.
Yeah.
A man in Fort Lauderdale stole a Rolls Royce Cullinan from a hotel valet Wednesday
Who
morning.
wouldn't
Well, I mean, if you're going to steal one, do it right.
do it right?
What did he do with it? He crashed it into a rally 6 miles
Wow.
away.
Even better.
Yeah, police said suspect Malik Patterson fled on foot after the crash, was caught by a canine. He already had outstanding warrants.
Of course
so,
he did.
Yeah, so now he's got a new one, including grand theft auto, which is up to 30 years in prison due to the value. of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably kicked the dog too. So I mean, that's assault
like a
on a peace
mansion.
officer.
Yeah, well, if you kick the canine,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just like kicking a cop.
oh no, that's bad.
I've never
Matter of fact, if
seen-
you killed the canine,
Oh,
you would
it's
definitely be
murder.
a cop
It's-
killer
it's- yeah, no,
You'd be a
you
cop
would
killer.
be a cop killer.
for sure.
I've never. So I love body cam footage videos and dash cam footage videos.
Okay.
And for the most part, I see the officers remain calm.
Hmm.
The only time I've ever really seen them lose their shit, one is whenever that's the end of a high speed pursuit and they're like, "You could have fucking killed him."
All
Like,
right.
let somebody f with their dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, they'll lose it.
Bro, they
Yeah.
come unglued. I mean, one dude, you're lucky probably that you made it to the police station. You're lucky.
Yeah, they don't
that
play
you
around
made it
about that
because
canine, man.
this dude was trying to drown this guy's dog.
Oh no, he probably
Yeah.
messed him up.
Oh yeah, dude, he was over
Yeah.
it.
I know
Oh,
he fell down a lot on the way to
Yeah,
the station.
fell down
a
a
lot.
lot.
Yeah.
Uh,
That happened to me a couple times.
you fell down, yeah, yeah. Tourist Sandro Angiolini was robbed of a suitcase containing $500,000 worth of jewels while visiting Rosa's Plaza in Queens.
Your
As
fault.
he walked from his car to the restaurant, several men jumped out of a black SUV, attacked him, and fled with the suitcase.
Yeah, well,
It does have a happy ending.
yeah, I bet
Thanks
it does.
The Apple AirTag in his suitcase.
Oh,
The thieves weren't aware of that, and that allowed NYPD to track them quickly.
That's
They located the SUV in Bayside where they recovered the jewels and arrested the suspects. Both men are now in prison and probably getting ready for Love Fest 2025.
yeah, and
Maybe.
are somehow connected to the owner. I mean, because I'm sorry, you're walking out with that many jewels. And it's not some random.
insurance. You think?
Some random
you
SUV
think maybe it
rolling
was
up.
a scam of some kind?
I don't think it was a scam.
Oh,
No, I
okay.
think that the owner of the jewels, the possessor, the original possessor of the
Oh, I
jewels,
see.
said something to the wrong, Pookie,
Yeah.
Ray, Teresa,
My cousin heard this news.
Sydney. Yeah, I mean, you said something to the wrong folks.
Yeah, and somebody overheard
Yeah,
something.
somebody heard you.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do something different, shall we? All right.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Are you
You
nervous?
said we're doing something different.
Well, we are going to do something different, but are you nervous
I'm all-
about it or
I don't
something?
know. I mean,
She looks a little
it
feral.
is Monday.
Yeah,
I am feral.
she is always feral. Hey, if you're having a problem with your heat or air, It's a bad time to
Not
have those
today.
kind of problems, man. Listen, what you want to do is go to cabotmechanical.com. Reach out to David Lindsay and his team over there. Tell them we sent you. These guys are very honest and very fair, and that's hard to find in that kind of thing. I've told the story. He saved me a lot of money when someone else thought I needed a new air unit, and it ended up costing under $200. That's the kind of surprise you want in your day.
Right.
You know?
Mm.
Go to cabotmechanical.com and check those guys out over there. They are they're really good folks, and you'll be glad that you worked with them. All right. So you said, what are we going to do now? Well, let's talk about this. You seem to be high on this subject right here. A
Socialist fashion.
a socialist apparel
Right.
brand. It's called Comrade Workwear.
Shut your
If you have
face.
any question about where they stand, Comrade Workwear
Workwear.
is planning to release a set of most wanted CEO playing cards
Oh snap!
following the murder of United Healthcare
Hey,
CEO Brian
alleged.
Thompson. Yeah, alleged, right? Comrade Workwear founder James Harr plans the plans in a TikTok video he announced on Saturday, crediting a follower for the idea. He explained that the playing cards would be a knockoff of the most wanted Iraqi playing cards. We had those back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we did.
He said, this is what I'm thinking for the back of the cards. Basically, each suit is going to be like certain types of industry. So clubs are going to be like pharmaceutical and chemical. The heart's going to be like retail and real estate.
Oh, okay.
Diamonds will be for tech and finance and media, and spades for oil and war. He
I
developed
love it.
cards for specific CEOs and encouraged feedback from TikTok users expressing he wanted to launch the venture soon. Tell me if you guys dig this. I want to put it out like ASAP.
Just in time for the holidays.
Right. So my question is, I mean, obviously you can do it. It's a free country. You can absolutely do that. But is it,
Are people going to buy it?
Yes.
well, people will buy it.
People
There's
will
no
buy it.
doubt people will buy it. But my question is it the wrong message? Is it morally bankrupt to do it? To put out cards that say these are the CEOs
What
that,
would make it morally bankrupt?
well, because you're saying, hey, this is our hit list.
Right.
Are you? Or are you just making cards capitalizing on?
I understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
but you
But at
know
the end of
what
the
I'm
day,
saying.
Yeah, at the end of the day, what you're
All semantics aside, all legalities aside, is it a good thing or not to target the CEOs of companies?
Are they actually being targeted?
I don't know. Are they?
Are they?
Could they? They might.
I mean,
It's a good argument. I mean, I see what you're doing.
it's just some cards.
It is. It's just cards.
Just cards.
That's all it is. It's just paper with pictures on it.
Yeah.
Just wanted.
It's
What do you
not-
think, Chad?
Well, okay.
Sounds like a hit
Yeah.
list.
Were the Iraqi ones morally bankrupt?
No, they needed to die.
Okay.
I don't know
Apples,
if they needed to die.
apples.
Okay,
apples,
there's a
apples.
difference in a terrorist and a CEO, I think.
Is there?
I don't think Elon Musk is strapping on bombs and blowing people up, you know? So there is a difference there.
I don't think so.
You don't?
I don't think so.
I think
Why
that
is
she
that?
looked at you
Because they capitalize on the deaths of people.
Who?
These
All
these
CEOs?
these CEOs, the insurance ones, probably all of them.
That's insurance, though.
Okay, well,
Probably.
all right. So should the cards just be insurance CEOs?
No, I mean I like that they've got the war and all that and the finance and the tech, because I mean tech, you've got these mines over there. I saw a video the other day where they were, pulling somebody out of the dirt. These people that are out there working for $1 a day
Yeah.
to get this, whatever it is that goes inside of our phones and our computers and
Oh,
your
sure.
Lithium.
your
Sure.
stupid cyber trucks,
Yeah. Well, I don't know if the Cybertruck is using
don't
that
know.
stuff. Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe they are.
I mean, it's all computered, right?
Well, anything that
I
runs
guess
on
so.
lithium,
Anything
that,
that's got,
Yeah.
lithium.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about, the
Yes.
lithium. Yeah.
Oh, the lithium. Yeah.
So-
Didn't they just find what is it they found
Oh,
here
man,
in
they found
Arkansas?
a big deposit of
Yeah,
lithium.
they
in
did.
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Yeah. That they're
Yeah.
getting ready to mine that here.
And that's
Yeah,
horrible
right
too,
around
man. Have you
Ozanne.
seen how they do that?
Well, we won't
Bad.
pay our kids that little here. Our
But
kids
it's
can
not-
make more money doing it.
But it's like they have to destroy The way they do it, it destroys like the whole area.
Does it?
Yeah, it's
What
like
does it do?
it's a mine that goes down. It's like in layers.
Like a bauxite mine.
Yeah, but
Well, man, what do you think
well,
bauxite's full of? Bauxite
no,
mines.
but it's like where it's at in Arkansas. It's like some pretty stuff. Like
Oh.
you don't want that
Ozan.
there. Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't want that there.
I don't visit there.
It'll
I
ruin
don't
the
either, but
haberdashery.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna piss off some old people.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it probably will.
So, I'm looking at our chat.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some more wrestlers in the studio Thursday, maybe? Is that what I'm seeing is correct? Or is it someone
No,
at
no,
Outlaw?
no. I think Thursday
Shane
is Dad's After
Ritter.
Dark.
Dad's After Dark.
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
the podcast. Dad's After
okay.
Dark. They're a podcast. I got those guys coming in.
Mm.
Yeah, it should be a really interesting show.
What do they
got
do? What do they talk about?
Well, I don't know really,
Oh, okay.
to be honest with you,
Okay.
but all kinds of stuff, I guess.
Dad's After Dark.
Sounds like it's a good
Hey,
name.
Shane, what do y'all talk about?
They talk about everything, man. They talk about what dads do after dark.
What
She's
do
wanting to-
dads
she's
do
wanting
after
to come.
dark?
She's wanting to sit in on that one.
Oh
Not
yeah.
re- I know. I thought it was. No, because Dad usually implies that there's a mom there too, and I'm not getting down with that. I was hoping for because I don't get to come on Thursdays, because of the bees of the ends of the
right.
eyes. And y'all have had some wrestlers on, and I want to, and Marla, and I love you, Marla.
Yeah,
So-
no, there's going to be a lot more of those guys coming in over the next little bit
Okay,
because
Shane, cool.
Ark and Brawl is January 25th, and
It
now
is.
somehow, some way, my match with Jimmy Buffet has become the main event.
Well, of
He
course,
whooped his ass.
Well, no, I mean it shouldn't be, but now it is.
it has
and,
to be.
And now I have to deliver the goods.
I mean,
Delivery.
you're
Have to
Patrick.
deliver.
You're Patrick of Patrick and
I'm
the People.
taking the belt.
You-
I can tell you, it's
No.
my belt.
De facto
I'm coming
main
in the
event.
ring if I have to.
I'm
It's
there.
my belt. Trust me, you when I tell you.
I have a
I'm
belt.
not chinching on this either.
I have a belt.
This is the real deal. We're going ham on this one. I'm telling you. And it's going to be cool though. They're doing a scaffold match for a couple of other guys
I
who are
heard
big
that.
time, and that scaffold's going to be way up in
I
there. man.
heard. Yeah, Carrie was
It's gonna
telling
be
me about
dope.
it.
Yeah.
So
So we'll have
good.
8 matches. It's going to be completely free to the public. You can come out here and see the studios. Come watch that. Have a lot of fun. We're going to have some food. Hopefully, we'll have some food trucks. And, if a vendor wants to come and set up, we'd love to have that. Just reach out to us at patrickandthepeople.com. You can go over there and just email us.
You got your whole get up yet? Like what you're gonna wear? It's
I'm working on that. Yeah, because you
gonna
don't
be like angry Patrick, like set up like Robin. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, I'm coming out. I'm coming out baller. Trust me, you. When I tell you, I'm coming out
like
baller.
a pimp.
I can't
I'm-
wait.
Oh,
I'm
It's
you need,
gonna be
straight
amazing.
coming
you need
out.
the jacket, the
Full
cane, all that.
Full
shit,
length.
man.
Like a nature boy jacket.
Yeah. I need something, man. I'm working on it
The
right
angry
now.
boy. The angry
The
boy.
angry
The angry
boy.
boy.
That's
You
it.
should
The
wear a
angry
kilt
boy.
like Drew McIntyre.
No, I don't wear
No
kilts.
kilt, man. No
I
kilt.
don't do
It's
that.
leather.
No kilt.
Yeah, no, I have a fat ass. I don't wear kilts.
He does too.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't like to
Oh,
air the
man.
jewels out like that. It makes me a little nervous.
Yeah.
I get very nervous about that. Though I do, I have
Like-
friends that will rock the kilt. I think it's cool.
I think it's good.
I don't have the confidence. Like, I couldn't do
You
it.
don't like your legs?
No, I
they're
just,
too bony?
That's just weird. I don't know, man.
You got chicken legs?
Yeah, I do have chicken legs though.
See, that's what happens. Yeah,
And white.
I got
white,
nice
legs.
gams, but and I'm sure if I were gonna wear a kilt, it'd be a real short
You
kilt,
would've-
I'd have to
real
have a
short,
long-
like just right
I'd
under
have
my
a long
butt.
body. I have a long body.
Is
on.
that still a kilt if it's just under my butt?
Oh, you have a mini kilt.
A mini kilt. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna wear a mini kilt
No.
and show that ass.
That's a stage outfit.
Have a little garter on underneath your leg and
There you
stuff.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here, listen. You want to get away, right? You're going to want to take a
Always.
vacation
Always.
after these holidays. You're definitely going to want to take a
I'm gonna
vacation.
need one.
Costco sold a booking for an around-the-world cruise for $293,000 via Costco Travel. The revelation came Thursday. The CFO provided some fun facts about Costco's member-exclusive travel service during their first quarter earnings. He said, our largest cruise booking last year was a 150-day around-the-world cruise, starting from Fort Lauderdale, making stops everywhere, but including the Galapagos and Easter Islands. And the 6-figure price tag booked the owner's suite cabin on the ship for 2 people. The total price, $293,000 for 2 in the owner's suite cabin and added values on the booking. That included a ship credit of 13 grand and a Costco shop card worth 25 grand. The CFO didn't say what cruise line it was. He said, we offer a wide range of vacation packages, car rentals, all those different
Costco
things.
sells
What?
everything. Costco
Yeah.
sells everything now. They sell gold.
Yeah, they sell
Like
gold Brooks.
bars, all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff. Man.
Yeah, gold. You can buy gold bars there.
Yeah.
And they've been selling them out like crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know who's buying
I've been
gold
buying
bars.
gold and
Crazy.
silver. I've been in big in it ever since the pandemic and stuff. Like I
Yeah.
got like these big chests full of gold and silver, man. Yeah, I'm big on that stuff right now.
You mean actual gold?
Yeah, like buying the gold.
Physical gold.
Yeah, it's
You're
I
not
started
investing
buying
in it. You have actual
Yeah.
like gold in a
yeah,
box.
Yeah, I bought it.
Where
I
do you
started-
live?
I'm not telling you.
Right.
I started buying it at like 1,800, and the other day it was like 2,500. So I
Yeah,
mean,
that's great.
It's
You should have sold.
no, I'm holding.
How much higher than
I
2,500 can it
think
go?
Eventually, I think it might hit 3.
Oh, I don't know. You think so?
Like when I'm older.
Oh, when you're older, so
I'm
you're
hol-
going to
I'm
hold
going
on
for the
to it.
long term. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If you're going to hold
Exactly.
anything long term, gold is a good one to hold,
Yep.
without a doubt. Gold and
Looking
silver
like it,
both.
man.
You know what's
Yeah.
interesting because I see a lot of silver at Goodwill and Habitat.
Man, that's a
and
40 bucks.
It's wild to me.
40 bucks an ounce.
Is it?
Like 35, 36 is what.
Now, what if
38?
it's like a silver platter? Can you take that and they'll
It's
buy
probably-
it?
Depends on the purity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want
Yeah.
like 90%
Okay.
at least. Yeah.
So more like pendants, necklaces, things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think this stuff is all probably
Like
coated.
plated.
My mom had a bunch of silverware, and she took it to a jewelry store, and they melted it down and gave her money for it.
Really?
Yeah.
It was actual
Yeah.
actual
Like
silverware.
Silverware. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
Uh-oh.
okay. I may actually come on Thursday.
Y'all
I
better
may-
look
Why,
out
what's
there.
going on?
Well, Shane says they're bringing a special book for either you or Rich to read aloud on air. Is it a follow up to the red book that we have in the studio currently?
Uh-oh.
I don't know, but I'm intrigued to see what this book is.
OMG.
I just
No.
keep thinking about
No,
that.
hold on.
Hey,
Nah, we're not OMG in here.
Are we lolling?
No, we're not.
Rolfing?
If you say LOL out loud, something's gone wrong in your life.
Now.
Do you use anything like that? Ever say it out loud?
Not out loud, text it, but I don't say it out loud.
Yeah, what about you?
If I do it, it's one of the it's a
A tongue in cheek.
yeah.
thing.
I'm like
yeah,
lols.
yeah. Every once in a while, I'll mess up and say IRL in real life.
There.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't say
Mine
any
is
of those.
I
things.
know, right?
It's mostly just the little emojis, though. I don't like.
Oh my, Shane.
Uh-oh.
What?
She's getting all the deets over there, man.
What did he say?
I mean, why don't you look? I don't know. if
Reach
you-
around
yeah,
books.
Yeah, reach around books.
Oh, that
What?
sounds great,
We
man.
do
I'm
the
very intrigued by
thing?
this.
Oh,
I've never heard of it.
so I get buzzed for OMG, but we're not buzzing
That's
for
right.
reach around.
Yeah, OMG is Stop saying that offensive stuff. This is my show. We're not going to do that here. We're not doing that crap here now.
Kristen, make me a shirt that says OMG.
That's fine. You can wear your shirt and you look like Wham. I think that's what they had. Shirts that had big letters on it like that.
No, I want the graphic from the book.
This is great. So
Third legacy.
look, okay, so this is great, man. You know, we struggle. I read the other day that AI now has mastered the 15-day weather report because, you know, weathermen often seem to not get it right, you
Yeah.
know, but this is great. I think this is so important and so valuable and so needed. The mission of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, that's NOAA, is to provide daily weather forecasts, severe storm warnings, climate monitoring to fisheries management, coastal restoration, and the support of marine commerce. That's a pretty straightforward mission. It's on their homepage, that's what it says, but the outgoing administration, and I think this is wonderful. I just think this is the greatest thing ever. President Joe Biden decided that the folks in charge of tracking storms and forecasting whether it will rain or snow need a little bit of indigenous knowledge injected into it. According to a report from the Washington Beacon, the effort is part of a last minute push to embrace, well, they say pseudoscience in this article, but it says NOAA is excited to team up with the American Indian Higher Education Consortium to accelerate information sharing aimed at building climate resilience, adaptation, and co-production of knowledge across the U.S. and tribal nations. So what they want is to add Native American Indian stuff to the weather and get their knowledge and incorporate that into this.
Okay.
Are
they going to pay him?
Wow.
Well, they should. I mean, we ought to pay them for something.
With something other than bees.
No. My question here is, I mean, I don't want to be negative, but I'm not sure that the rain dance is going to help us
That's what
out.
I'm thinking over here, man.
You know, I mean,
Y'all are so racist.
that is
Sorry,
not in
man.
any possible way that at all. I'm saying I would like to know from a Native
These are
American.
amazing.
A Native American, how can you contribute
I don't know.
Are they
to that.
basing it off like migrations? Like this bird does this
I
when
think
before it
maybe,
rains?
yeah.
I mean, maybe
Yeah,
if you're doing
migration. Yeah, that
something to
makes
do with
sense.
migrations or
Migration,
just something
their-
like that,
their
but if you're trying to
planning
incorporate,
The
if you're
rain
trying to
dance.
incorporate rain gods into
I
it,
don't think so.
you don't think so?
I think
Because
I
I would be
need-
a little bit like,
I think
I need this whole ass set of books.
Oh God.
are you still on the reach
The
around
reach
book?
I am.
You are stuck already in a Monday. It's Monday and
She's
your
gonna be up
head's
here like
buried.
Hey,
she's gonna be
hand
up here like a
jobs.
groupie.
Hand jobs for the whole family.
Oh my
Is that
God.
one of the books?
That is.
That does sound like a
That's
great
some
book.
pedos.
It is. I'm sure it is. Do you want to play with my balls?
Wow. Part
That's-
1 and 2.
Mike Hunt smells like fish.
Mike,
My
Michael.
My cunt.
Michael.
Mike Hunt. My cunt.
Michael.
Now there, I earned that one. Peter pitched a tent.
Wow, I bet he did.
Spank the monkey lends a hand.
Poor monkey.
Wow.
Susie likes to look at balls.
Wow. Got
Brenda's
daddy issues.
fever plays around.
These are great books,
Oh.
and
These are
I'm sure
great.
they're written tongue in cheek and they're
Sure.
very well done.
We'll
you
find
know.
out on Thursday when you get to
Apparently
read
so.
from
I-
one.
She's
apparently
be up
I'm
here
gonna
like a
read one.
groupie.
I'm
She's
gonna be here.
she's
I'm gonna be
like
right
a
there. I'm gonna be like, what's
groupie.
up? I'm gonna be on the floor.
We're gonna
Like,
do
I'm gonna be sitting there
a
for story
kids
time.
reading video.
I will bring my binky.
We're gonna do a kids reading video.
Yeah.
Put it
Oh,
online.
kind of like when Samuel L. did Go the F to
Yeah,
Sleep.
that
Yeah,
was
that
awesome.
was great,
That was
actually.
awesome.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that is a great one right there. No, that's
Look at
Go
the
to
effing moon.
Sleep.
huh? Yeah.
Go
Go
to sleep.
sleep.
No, I mean, look, Samuel L. Jackson is
He
the
can do
man.
anything
He
and
can do.
rock
He
it,
can
yeah.
do anything. Okay, let's talk about body parts being grown in a lab here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good news here.
They already do that.
Regrowing a missing limb, no big deal for starfish or salamanders anyway. But what about humans? Individual cells in your body constantly get replaced as they wear out, like the outer layer of your skin sheds every 4 weeks.
Yep.
Did you know that? Well, you probably do because you got to learn all about that when you become a piercer, don't you?
A little bit, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're going to drill holes in people, you got to know what you're drilling through.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's fine. However, regenerating complete organs and body parts beyond the scope of human biology, but in recent years, scientists have now successfully grown a range of replica human body
I bet
parts
they have.
in the lab.
Did they
These
start with a penis?
You would have.
probably they're grown from stem cells and an organ on chip model
Yeah.
in which specific tissue is grown on credit card sized devices that mimic the human body. So yeah, now they're actually growing these body parts that they're going to be able to use: the brain, the heart, the
Shut up.
kidney, lungs, stomach, vagina,
So
penis,
important stuff.
the penis, the ear,
Penis.
the
Penis.
colon, testicles,
Yeah.
placenta.
Wow.
Yeah, these
Why
are
are
all
we
things.
regrowing a placenta?
Well, I have an idea of why one
Oh, I
might
do.
regrow a placenta.
Okay, tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could have a woman who maybe early on had some issues with her
Okay.
female parts and she wants
Right.
to have a baby.
That makes sense.
And so you could, add that in.
The first thing I was thinking was like, why?
Oh, no, it's
you had the
definitely-
baby, you get rid of the placenta, you get a new. No, you're
No,
absolutely
but-
right.
People eat it.
But
Oh.
let's say that you're not a uh,
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
cisgender
No, that's
female.
what I'm
AFAB.
thinking. That's
If you're
what
not
I'm
a
thinking.
No,
cisgender
not
female.
cisgender. AFAB.
AFAB.
Or
AFAB,
AFAB.
assigned female at birth.
AFAB. Okay.
Remember?
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
because my
How could I
AFAB
forget?
drag name is Betty Won't.
Yeah, Betty won't.
Betty
I
Wong.
remember. Yeah. So if you're assigned female or male at
A
birth,
non-AFAB.
yeah, you may want to have a baby,
may.
so maybe they could
And they can do
transplant
that.
one of those in
There
there
you
for you.
go. There you
You
go.
know, and I'm sure they have to have a whole farm of genitalia growing somewhere these days. You know, you just come into the penis farm and pick out. Yeah, go ahead and walk
Look,
around,
it's on
walk the line.
Epstein
That penis
Island.
grew 3 inches last night.
Yeah.
It's on Epstein Island. Oh my God, could you imagine like the displays? Like,
That's what I'm
here
saying.
you
You just walk to
go.
the penis farm, go pick your member, and just grab it and bring it back to us. You know,
Wow.
you want to mess around with it a little bit
You
while
can
you're
go
there, check it
penis
out.
picking.
Yeah.
And like the pumpkin patch, so
Yeah.
they got the
That'd be
penis
for the
patch.
pedos. That's for the pedos. The
Yeah.
little pumpkins.
Well,
for the
I would
pedos.
rather them do that
Right, all day.
all day.
Yeah, no,
Well,
that's
and then
fine.
we'd know, right? Because they'd show up.
No, you
A
should let them.
pedo penis patch,
Yeah.
and we would just be like, "Oh my
Yeah.
God, I don't know what happened to them."
Every third one has a grenade in it.
yeah,
Good luck.
yeah, they got.
Good luck.
Hey, we saw them leave.
Yeah.
We saw them leave and get in their in
You
their
don't know what
vehicular and leave. I don't know what happened after they
It's
left
gotta-
our property.
It's got to be, a weird experience growing body parts in a
Oh, body
lab.
parts.
Man,
I mean, what kind of day is your job about?
horrible.
I mean, it'd
What'd you
probably
do
be
today?
fascinating.
I grew balls today. Like,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like that's such a niche area of medical, expansion or whatever that anybody that's there really wants to be there.
probably so.
No, definitely, and
You know, I
they're
don't
much
think-
smarter than we are. I
mean,
promise you.
It's like you don't accidentally end up in gynecology.
But
Oh,
No.
no, I never understood. I mean,
A
and God,
dude in
thank
gynecology,
God,
same.
thank God, that somebody out there said, "Yeah, I'll be a proctologist."
Right, that's what I was. Yeah, who wants to sign up for that? Man?
Well, nobody. Well,
Maybe
I don't know.
somebody
Somebody
whose
does.
dad died from prostate cancer or something. I
No,
don't
but that's
know.
a hard battle to fight.
Now,
man.
if you become a proctologist, it's either the
There's a
money
reason.
or you like them booties.
Well, or you've
No.
you've got a personal connection to it. Like you had a family member or something that didn't get checked, didn't go see their proctologist, didn't get their
Okay.
I think it
their
takes
Yeah,
prostate
well, that's fine.
massage.
Take a lot more than
It
that.
would take a lot more. Look, there's a lot of body parts as a doctor I'd be willing to work on, but
But
that's
even as a regular doctor, you
that's
gotta
the
do
one you're like,
the finger every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
What?
The finger every once in a while. The doctor be like,
Well, I mean,
finger.
imagine
He's never done it to me, but I'm just saying.
Okay,
like
how
all
often-
doctors.
Oh yeah,
have to
yeah,
do the
yeah.
finger
The little
check,
check.
you
Yeah.
know
Well,
what
how
I'm saying?
often do y'all have to be violated that way?
Mm,
I don't know. Do they do that anymore that way?
I don't.
Okay.
There's all these.
I don't know if they still do it
I
that
don't
way.
know. I've never had it done. Thank God.
I'll be honest. I've not ever been
No.
violated in that
So-
way.
So
Women, y'all. I feel
We are
sorry for y'all, man.
violated
Yeah. Yeah.
regularly.
Yeah.
Well,
by a
I
doctor.
think it. it's.
Have you seen
And
some of
it's
them
more
cruels?
Yeah.
Oh my
Are
God.
you serious,
It's-
Chad?
Oh
Yes, I
my
have.
God. Now I'm talking to him.
Oh,
I know
him.
you've
Okay,
seen him
you're
up
just
close
Hold
looking
on.
at
and
Watch
there.
this. Watch this. Are you talking about the speculum?
The spreader.
Oh my God. Yes. Chad. Kristen, come
God.
get your man. Bring me the dog when you do.
Yeah, I said speculum. That's what I
Speculum.
knew what it
I
was.
said spreader.
He said spreader.
It's not butter. Okay.
No, and
Yeah,
they
but
are
I-
so bad.
it's more. I
Mm.
think it would be for me as a female. It'd be weirder to have a guy that's a
It is.
gynecologist.
Man.
It
And then
is.
especially if it's like some 9 out of
Okay,
10
number
model
one,
looking dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
that's
like you're not-
horrific.
Yeah,
That's horrific.
that's the worst.
That is the worst. For me, it was the most. It was like just horrible because I go to UAMS regularly because that's what your insurance pay for,
Yeah,
and it's a teaching hospital.
right.
So,
Everybody's
they're-
up in that plane
Yeah,
thing.
they finally started, in the past few years asking you if it's okay if they come in instead
You
of
mind
just
if
be
a
like,
team gets up
here's
in that
the-
thing?
yeah, here's the students, and then you've got the most gorgeous
Canon
fucking
camera.
dude come in. Sorry, and it's just like, yes, you.
Yeah.
And they're like, scoot down. It's like, but he's gonna see my butthole, and I don't want him to
He
see
wants
my
to-
butthole.
Aye.
It's just awful.
Yeah, no,
It's
it would be.
awful.
It would be. That's
And
what I
you
mean.
never know if you're gonna have the same person when you come back the next year. I mean, you have
Yes,
strangers
this is why people don't
violating
go
you
to the teaching university
every
sometimes.
year. It's
Yeah,
horrible.
no,
My
I-
last one was the worst one I've ever had. I actually sent her a little note on my Baptist Health My Chart thing. No, it was horrible. It was the worst experience
Your
I've ever
hands
had
were
at a
freezing
gynecologist.
cold.
It wasn't that. She was done in less than 5
Was
minutes.
he like, can I get a
It was a
selfie or
female.
something?
No,
I mean,
no,
what did
no.
he do?
It was
Oh,
female, but she was done in less than 5 minutes, and that examination should take longer than that.
okay.
And she's trying to get
So
me
you were
to
mad
talk
she
to
wasn't
her.
there long enough.
Uh-oh.
I'm mad that she was violating me while I'm trying to talk to her about my concerns as a 40-something-year-old woman
Yeah.
whose sex drive was messed up, my hormones were messed up, all this
Mhm.
stuff's going on, and she's just like, yeah, scoot down, yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
hey, bitch.
And she's in there changing the oil,
You
not even
listen to
paying
me.
attention.
Yeah.
Changing the
She's
lube.
like, hold on, let me check the
No, I
starter
was
real
so
quick.
Hold on,
pissed.
man.
Well, and then I was like,
Princess.
I was like, please check my hormones. And she's, well, we'll have to have another appointment for that. I'm like, fine. I show up for my appointment for that, which was on my birthday. And she's like, oh no, they can't do that. You have to have another appointment to talk about your menstrual cycle and this and this and this. I was like, you mean that shit she was supposed to talk to me about a month ago?
She signed up for her birthday to go back.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Did you hear that?
What now?
She made an
Yeah.
appointment on her birthday to go back.
To go
Yeah,
back.
it
Yeah.
was that
Molested.
important. It was that important to
I'm
me.
just
Not to
messing
get
with-
molested,
Happy
to
birthday
get my
to
blood
me.
drawn. Well, I'd already
I'm
filed.
gonna get touched today
Hey.
one way or another.
Hey, I had already violated. I had already filed for divorce at that point in time. So I mean,
so you were fair game
Yeah.
anyway.
I
Yeah.
was fair
Yeah.
game at that
Yeah.
point.
Our ladybug is moving.
Oh, that
okay.
thing's alive.
I thought it was dead.
I did too.
It will be soon enough.
It will. No, don't kill the ladybug.
I didn't say I'd kill it. It'll just die. I mean, what's it going to do in here?
I don't know.
Walk
but that's a
around
good
aimlessly
sign.
looking for an exit.
It's a
Probably
good
mad.
sign.
It's a good sign of what?
I don't
A bug
know.
infestation?
It's.
It's probably one of those new Japanese
Well,
ones
they're
that
worried
aren't
about the
supposed to
other.
be here.
Where's
They
the
don't
weird
really
thing that
look
was?
red.
That's probably a Soviet
No, they
drone.
don't. They
It
don't
looks-
look red, do they?
It
No, that's
looks
because it's
orange.
not.
Orange.
It's not a ladybug. I'm
It's one of
telling
them-
you, it's
the
one of those
Japanese
new
things, man. You're
Japanese
right.
invasive
It's
bugs.
a drone.
If it was from
It
Japan,
is a
it would be the
drone.
right color.
What was
That's
it?
a
Green,
knockoff.
red, and white?
That's a knockoff from
Oh,
Temu.
okay. All right.
That's a
T-
That's a
the
Temu
Temu
ladybug
ladybug.
drone. Yeah.
The Temu
Yeah,
ladybug.
Temu bug.
Hey, this is a good news. Look,
Is it?
if you want to, if you want to be popular, I've said this for a long time, but President Trump, or elect Trump, has announced a commitment to abolish daylight savings time.
Man, but have you heard how it's gonna mess us up?
How's it going to mess
The
us up?
Twilight's gonna be at like 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
He ain't gonna do shit.
Well, no, I do think they may change this.
That'll be the only
I
thing
hope
that
they do.
happens.
Daylight
they do.
savings time involves setting clocks forward, of course, by 1 hour during warmer months to extend daylight and then reverting in cooler. The practice was standardized in the U.S. in 1966 to conserve energy, make better use of daylight, but its effectiveness has been debated with studies showing minimal energy savings and potential health risks like increased heart attack and workplace injuries due to the time change. Studies have shown the shift to daylight savings in spring increases the risk of heart attacks by 24%
Wow.
on the following Monday. And there are also reports of increased stroke risk. Really? I mean, is it that big of a deal?
Is it?
An hour of sleep? I mean, 24% increase in heart attacks? Maybe you're just pissed off about changing your clock.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems a little much.
Yeah.
So,
But it says we lose 434 million a year due to productivity declines caused by sleep disturbances and injuries during the transition periods. So apparently, it's people struggle with the switch over.
I don't like it. I don't like all the darkness. I think it messes with people's depression.
Well, it does. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like that. So if they changed it, it would be
They said that
the
other
dark
day.
sooner thing.
Yeah, they said it. The twilight, like not really sunrise, but like
Yeah.
you see like the sun trying to come up, would be at like
4.
right at 4.
wow.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't care. Would you?
I mean, it doesn't make a difference to me,
know.
really. I mean, it's going to be light as long as it's going to be light.
Right.
You can make use of it or not make use of it, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
I don't, but I do
I'm all
think,
about it though, man. I think they need to switch it back from what it is, not right now. Like I don't like what we're at right now.
no, I
think
don't
we
like that
switch
either.
The other style.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't like,
Everybody's like, you get an extra hour of sleep. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, they just robbed you for another hour.
no, it never seems to
No,
benefit
man,
us in
no.
any
The
possible way.
longest day, that stuff's true though. That long day. when
Oh,
they switch it,
the equinox?
That day goes
Yeah, that's,
forever.
Yeah, that's the equinox.
the
Yeah,
summer
that day
equinox.
sucks, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have a lot of Netflix and chill that day.
I think you pick up another minute or two. Yeah. I mean, it's a hard
It's a
time.
long day, man.
A very long day for you, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right. Do you
Mhm.
care about daylight
Balls.
savings time either way? Does it affect you like that?
I'm a grown up, so I just live
She's
my
like, I
life.
just adult.
Yeah,
Oh
I just
yeah.
adult. Like, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of it getting dark earlier,
No.
When you get off
personally.
work, you don't want it to be dark. You know
No,
what I'm
well,
saying?
it's dark when I get off work
If you
anyways,
can make it
but
where it's not, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
but like,
6 o'clock, it's dark. Like
yeah, that's
I
kind
don't
of
like
ridiculous.
that.
It makes it hard to be for me to want to be productive,
Yeah, exactly.
and
Do
like,
anything after
yeah,
work. You don't
yeah.
want to feel like doing nothing
Well,
but go home.
I work nights.
But yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess you technically do,
Yeah.
don't you?
So,
Mainly.
yeah.
People like to break stuff
But
at
I
night.
mean, I get it because, like, let's say it's a Tuesday, right? And I mean, I'm not open, but we are now, FYI. Um, and I want to go to my meeting, and my meeting meets at 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's dark
Dark.
at 5,
Yeah,
5:30.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like it
Dark and
being dark
cold.
so
Dark
early.
Man,
and
dark and
cold.
cold. I'm like, man.
Yeah. But I mean, it's still going to cycle through lighter longer or not, no matter what.
Right, right,
I
right.
mean, it's
But
still going to
it's
do
still
that.
not gonna be as dramatic of a
That's right. If
change.
you don't have to
Yeah.
shift over, if
Yeah.
it just stays that way, it'd be
Yeah,
fine, right?
yeah.
All right.
I think so, anyways.
Yeah, no, I don't. I just wish it'd stay the same, whatever it's going to be,
Yeah,
and
just
I'll
pick
adjust
one
to it and be
stay.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
I'm
no,
deal
with
with
that's
it.
it. All right, let's move on. See what's happening here. Oh yeah, yeah. As a
What
matter of
is
fact,
happening?
well,
To reach around.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff is happening. I'm gonna tell you what. If you are thinking about buying or selling a house, reach out to me. And I'm thankful, by the way, for all the folks that are. I picked up a couple this weekend, two different
Awesome.
homes that
Nice.
I'm gonna list. One of them is in a really great place in Shannon Hills area, and it's really tucked away. It's a little
Okay.
buried up spot, a little half acre with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house on it. And I mean, it's got a new roof, it's got new air, it's got new floors, new paint, new everything.
Ooh.
And that mug's gonna be like
I'm here
155.
for it.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That's
said
not bad, man.
155
That's
with
with
a half
land.
acre,
Yeah, you can't beat that with land,
3-2.
man.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
man.
That's
No.
gonna be a hell of a
Yeah.
deal right there.
It's better than Santa's place.
Yeah, and then I've
Oh,
got
man.
another one in Conway that's coming up. That's a 3-2, and it's
Where's that
going
at?
to be a good one. It's on Cross Point in
Yeah, I know
Conway.
it's at. That's a
Yeah,
nice little
it is a
neighborhood.
nice
Okay.
little neighborhood.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
very
yeah.
nice. Yeah. So lots going on. If you need to sell a house, let me know because I'll be glad to help you do it.
it.
Yeah, hey, I'll try to be, and
Yeah.
I'll definitely help you buy one. It's funny because some people are so quick to pick one out, and
Mhm.
other people take so long to do it.
Those.
Yeah, I mean, were you?
Yeah, it
Ha-
took us a minute.
How long did it take?
Well, only because everybody's buying everything. I got in that same thing, but
Well, we
everybody's
did.
overbidding and
Yes.
stuff like that. Yeah, I got caught in
Worst
that.
time.
Yes,
Worst
so
time ever.
It took a little longer than I
Yeah,
wanted it to.
if I had it to do over
If
again,
Patrick was my man, it probably wouldn't have took that
no, it
long.
would not have
Seriously.
taken. I know that's right. No, we get it done. But I did. I've got one client that it took, I think, 32 houses. We looked at to
Man.
find one.
I'd be like, pick a damn house, man.
You got to be patient. Sometimes but it does always
That's a lot of
amaze
houses,
me.
man.
It is a lot of houses. It amazes.
What's the most that you've taken somebody to?
Oh, the most expensive
No,
home.
like the most you've taken one.
Oh,
client?
that one, 32.
32?
Yeah, 32 is the
32.
most. Yeah, that I've taken someone
That's a
to.
lot
I've
of
got
houses,
one right
man.
now that's on 16, so they're halfway there.
Uh-oh. That might be your.
But
man.
I'm hoping because sometimes it takes people a minute to land on what their real range is going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll start looking at houses
Yeah.
here, and then after they get done looking at all of them, they're like, let's move up a little more and look up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Or sometimes they think they're going to come in and they're going to go for that 375 house, and then they find out what the payment's going to be.
Yeah, and they're like,
Yeah, and they're like,
take it down a little
let's
bit.
let's take it down some. That happens sometimes too.
Yeah.
But whatever the price range is, it doesn't matter. I can help you find it. If you want a $100,000 house or $1 million house, it makes me know. Never mind. I've got a client coming in this next weekend to look at a couple houses that are in that $500,000 range.
Wow.
And hey, that's great.
Yeah, that's great.
But I have a lot of folks that are looking at 150, 250,000. So whatever you need, we can definitely help you find it. And don't think you can't buy a house. I mean, it's just a process. Just a process to get your credit where
I
you
can
need.
buy a house. Anybody can buy a house. I'm telling you, man. My credit used to be horrible. Like, Like yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, Jenny
I
says,
was gonna say, why is Jenny
she
apologizing
said
to
that's
you?
me, because she said she's the one that took 32 houses. Well, Jenny,
Oh,
it is you, but I wasn't
You
mad.
got the
You know,
house
I'm
you
not
wanted
mad.
though, girl.
She's working on it. Yeah, beautiful home, beautiful home. They're great people. Her and her man David, they're really cool people, and I like working with my clients. I mean,
well, of
sometimes
course.
sometimes it's kind of almost bittersweet when we close
And
on
you
a house
Right.
because
and
you
you're
don't
done
get to
working
hang out with
together.
them as much, and
Yeah,
some of them I really enjoy
yeah.
getting to know and hang out with, and go through the process because it is a lot of fun if you're
Mhm.
doing it the right way.
Right.
You can have a good time, looking and talking and just visiting
I
and
had
doing
this
that.
old lady, this little short old lady, and she just take us to that. It was really boring. So I mean, if
Yeah.
I could have somebody like Patrick, I would pick somebody like Patrick.
Well, I promise this, you'll have a lot more fun. There's
Yeah.
there's
telling you, man,
there's
for
a lot
sure.
of Karens out there if you like working with
Right.
them. I
That's what
promise
I
you,
had. That's what I
real
had.
estate's full of Karens.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of very rich
Yes.
husbands,
Bored.
Yes.
bored
Rich.
housewives
Yes.
who have,
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yes.
and
We
Oh,
had
good.
we had kind of the same experiences when I was painting, like building of that relationship with the client. Like
mhm.
you're spending all this time with them, you're in their home, you end up therapizing them or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
half the time,
yeah,
especially during COVID. And at the end of it, you're like, well, shit,
yeah. No, I've
bye.
enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I've ended up continuing being friends with clients
and
from that time. They've been amazing. They've continued to support me with the break
oh,
room. They share our stuff with Patrick
yeah,
and the people. Like
that's
they're
great.
phenomenal. I love them.
Yeah, no, I love mine too, and it is interesting because sometimes as a realtor, you do a lot of things, and you're talking about that counseling is kind of part of the
It
process at
really
times
is.
because sometimes couples don't agree,
Hmm.
and I have to help bridge them, to finding what it is because, one person may be locked in on a certain thing and the other's not, and
Yeah.
it's causing hiccups,
Yep. Yep.
for everybody. And because men and women, they look at the
Completely different
very
things.
different on a
Usually.
stereotypical basis
Usually.
on 99% of cases,
Yeah.
the guy is going to talk about the roof, and the woman wants to talk about the design. The layout. And that's really the way it normally starts. Guys they get real. Most guys get very pensive in the home buying process.
Mm.
Women are having a blast.
No.
Their
Yeah.
guys are over here with their butts puckered, going, "God, this is going to cost me a lot of damn money."
Yeah.
We
You
bought our
know.
house. We got to pick out everything like that.
Oh yeah, brand new
Yeah.
build.
Oh,
So
nice.
I was like, I just pick it. I just let her.
Yeah, you just let her do it.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
just pick
No, because
everything.
we don't.
Nice.
Mostly, we don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
I'm getting
mostly.
a house. Like I'm getting a brand new house. Like that's all I cared about.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You got a brand new one. Yeah.
So yeah, you picked all that out.
Hmm. Well, no, and to your point, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Guys, they want to know about the roof. They want to
Yes.
know how's the air,
Plumbing,
the foundation, the
electrical.
plumbing.
Yeah.
Yes.
These things that are
Anything's
going to
gonna
cost big
cost
money.
exactly.
Yes.
And that's what they're looking at because they're scared to death. I mean,
Yes.
most people, especially
lot
at
of
home
money.
prices, it's a lot of
A
money.
lot of money.
They're scared to
Yes.
death. I'm going to buy a turd.
Yeah.
You
Or
know.
and whatever needs to be fixed is gonna get
Right,
you're gonna get
right.
screwed
And I'll
over
tell you-
on.
Right.
And now you're in these situations now, and I'm glad that Titan Roofing is a sponsor. You can show up to buy a house and not be able to buy it, not be able to get it insured or
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
because of the
Yeah,
roof.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
here in Arkansas now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is important to have that, but there are ways to accomplish anything you want to accomplish.
Well,
You can buy
yeah.
fixer uppers, you can do all kinds of stuff. It just
Mhm.
depends on, there are different ways to buy different kinds of homes,
Right.
Mhm.
and if you're looking to get into it, matter of fact, I've got a really cool couple. Actually, it's a couple and their adult daughter, and they're super nice, man. And they're investors from California, and they come out here, and we'll go look at houses and buy houses, and man, we have so much fun. But they're brand new to investing, so I've kind of had to help them through the process, learn how to look at it,
Right.
evaluate it, help them get set up with people from contractors. Matter of fact, Bundy.
I was just fixing to say Bundy.
Yeah, Bundy went to my investor's home the other day, and he's doing electrical work for them.
He used to help out my buddy a lot.
Yeah,
Bundy's good people,
Bundy
man.
is good people, man. He is good people. And as a matter of fact, if you need electrical work, Dustin Bundrick,
Bundy.
Bundy Electric, Man, he is solid people. You see him on the show
No
all the
relation to
time.
Ted.
You know, I never thought about that till you said that. Damn, I never thought about
No
that,
relation to
man.
Ted Bundy.
Wow, man. Yeah, and he proudly uses that as his
Yeah,
nickname,
I
Bundy.
would too,
He
man.
owns it.
He
Yeah.
owns that stuff.
Yeah.
I would too.
Yeah, that
I
is,
own Sledge.
yeah.
I love my last
It's
name.
not sludge.
No, it's not Slud either.
No, it didn't. Could have
Only on
been.
Sundays.
Could have been. Could have been. All right, let's do something else here. Let's do this.
Listen up now, I'll tell you a story. Without a doubt, it's kinda gory. It's the worst news you could ever hear. Things just like this make you fear. Lying lunched on a dumb guy's knee, or a big hard fuck drowning some money. Why you laughing? Why you laughing? This shit ain't funny.
That's right.
Nope.
That's right, Luke. You tell him it
Did
ain't
you
funny.
see that where you got 1 million views this weekend for streams?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Luke.
That's amazing.
Congratulations, Luke.
Go.
man.
Luke, that's awesome, man. Yeah, a million streams,
That is
man.
awesome.
That is dope as hell,
Yes.
man. Yeah, man. It couldn't happen to a better
No,
person,
man.
man.
That's awesome, dude, man.
Dude is just dope.
Such
He's
good
just good people,
Good,
man.
Good people.
For real. He's the kind of person you want to root for.
Yeah,
You know?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Yes.
Yeah. A California teenager left with severe injuries after a vape device exploded in his
Uh-oh.
face, leading to multiple surgeries and amputation of parts of his fingers.
Wow.
Oh.
He's 15.
Oh man.
Yeah. Aiden Adams of Bakersfield, California. He had been warned, he says, about his parents, or by his parents, about the dangers of vaping. Despite their concerns, he secretly used the devices, often hiding them. On the fateful day, while attempting to fix a malfunctioning vape, he struck it against the ground and brought it to his mouth just before it exploded.
Ooh.
Wow.
He said, big flash is all he remembers. That's his dad. The explosion caused shrapnel to cut his face, left his hands mangled. He managed to flag down a passing driver to get help. When he returned home, his parents were horrified at the sight of his injuries. The palm of his hand was turned inside out. Digits were
Wow.
hanging.
Returned home?
Yeah. A lot of
I would
tissue
go
exposure.
Straight to the hospital.
Well, I would've
Bro, what are
thought
you
so.
doing?
I
Are you
don't
just
know.
like, Mom, can you fix it?
Look at my hand.
Get some Bactine?
Yeah, yeah.
Rub some dirt on it. Walk it off.
God.
Oof.
That's what I told my kid.
Shit.
Yeah. I know your hand was severed. Walk it off.
Yeah.
Got
Sprite.
another one.
Tussin.
Emergency surgery saved his thumb. Parts of his middle and index fingers had to be amputated. His father expressed outrage over the popularity of vaping among teenagers. These things get in the hand of kids and have highly explosive possibility. Well, there's a gazillion of them out there, and it does happen from time to time. You do see that. But I'm not sure that,
Banging it.
I think
Yeah.
banging it may have been where the
Yeah.
problem
A
came
little
Why
in.
were you
man.
banging it?
Well, he's probably trying to get it to work, and he's just,
It's clogged up.
you
or
know, it's
something.
clogged
Son
up,
of a
and
bitch.
yeah, and he just didn't think about it. But yeah, they have batteries and power in them. I mean,
It's gonna explode.
yeah.
Like we take the batteries out of toys and
Remember the
rocks
little-
at
Right.
the at the
little
break
hover-
room.
The little hover.
What are
things
you
that were
doing?
blowing up and catching on fire in the houses.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
My
yeah. When they
dad
first
was-
started, yeah.
I-
That's probably my favorite thing post Christmas is watching all the videos of
Oh,
people
man,
with those
busting
brand new
their
things just
asses,
busting their
running
asses.
into walls.
So is that the ladybug that's flying around, or is that something else?
Ladybug is on my stand.
Okay, well something's flying around.
Well, no telling what
we
it
got
is.
all kinds of wild shit. in there.
Rufus.
Gunfire erupted at a pop-up
is the
party.
Oh, how fun!
Here, let me do that.
Coming
again.
for you. Oh, I'm shooting at the butterfly. Oh, there it
What
is.
is that? Oh my God!
Get in there. Get in there.
What is it?
It's,
I don't know. It's flying
a
too fast.
It's
for me
okay.
to know what
It's
it is.
okay. You're okay.
Japanese
I'm
drone.
not okay.
Gunfire erupted at a pop-up in Houston Saturday, leaving 2 teens dead and 3 others injured. Happened at a strip mall where an empty storefront was converted into a makeshift club illegally
Yeah.
and filled with kids.
The best one.
The
Hell
assistant
yeah.
police chief, Luis Sierra, said during a news conference that officers responding, shots fired at 11:20 p.m., found chaos, a large people running out. At the news conference, Mayor Whitmire said, "We lost some young people tonight that was very preventable if they didn't come to locations like this. 16-year-old boy died from a gunshot wound. 16-year-old girl died at the hospital. 3 injured in the shooting include a 13-year-old in critical condition. Said no suspects identified.
Always,
No suspects identified.
always.
Man.
Oh my goodness.
I lost a friend last week.
All
I'm
right.
so sorry. Hey, did y'all hear that that there's a new conspiracy theory about
Always.
the UHC CEO alleged murder?
Alleged.
Apparently, so there's some folks over on Elon's thingy X,
X.
are alleging that it was a hit because he was going to testify against Hillary.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. It's
wow.
the Clinton dynamic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, certainly that's what it was. It was,
Yeah.
That's it.
yeah, I'm not
Case
buying it.
closed. Case closed.
Yeah. 3 women were found dead in a Columbus, Ohio. What the hell goes on in Ohio, man?
Everything.
I mean, there are a lot of, killings that happen
Yeah.
in
Whole
Ohio.
house.
Yeah.
3 women found dead in a Columbus, Ohio home Saturday, shortly before 4 p.m. Officers received a report from a person who found their friends in medical distress in a home. We were working through the manner of the death to determine what happened before we released that information. Once at the home, respondents found 3 female victims inside, all pronounced dead at the scene. Unfortunate when someone loses their life, but particularly this time of year, well, yeah, it's the holidays, right? No drugs found at the scene. Officials are considering it an active homicide investigation and are working to confirm the manner of the death. So they're not saying or don't know what it is. They just know they came and found 3 women dead
Ooh.
inside a home. So, and they think it's a homicide. So what could that be? Poison, I guess?
What is it? With,
It'd be poison. It could be
maybe.
carbon monoxide.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was thinking
Yeah.
carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide. does
Yeah,
that a
that'll
lot.
do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it will do
I
it.
had some friends at a deer camp one year about died from that.
I think I almost killed my whole family with it. Yeah.
It's dangerous, man.
No, it is. It's very
Yeah.
dangerous. Yeah. Very dangerous. Okay. 7 foreigners in Fiji were sent to the hospital for suspected poisoning after drinking pina coladas at a 5-star resort bar.
Well, that's what you get.
If you like pina
Coladas.
coladas,
And a
And
little
diet.
Out
roofie.
in the rain.
dying
Little
in
roofies.
Fiji. 5 tourists, with one from the U.S., the rest Australia, between 18 and 56. 2 others are foreigners living in Fiji. Some were reported to be very seriously ill, but local officials on Monday said their symptoms had since improved and were set to be discharged.
They're hungover.
Yeah, right. The incident comes weeks after the death of 6 tourists in Southeast Asian nation of Laos because of methanol poisoning. Fiji tourism chief said they were keenly aware of the incident, but added that the case in Fiji was a long way from that. Shortly after drinking the rum cocktail at the resort, the 7 guests started, they had nausea, vomiting, neurological symptoms. They were taken to the hospital. Fiji's tourism minister stressed that it was an isolated incident, and the resort claimed they have not engaged in practices such as substituting ingredients or altering the quality.
Sure.
Yeah.
When I was in Jamaica, they had rum, and then underneath the counter, they had this other rum that was like moonshine rum.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The other rum.
The
That
other
was
rum?
insane.
The other
Yeah,
rum.
We drank real absinthe or whatever
Real
it is.
They don't mess
Yes, and
around.
that stuff
Oh, did
will
you
make
really?
Yes, and we were like,
I've heard that'll make you, it's pretty
not
intense.
bad, but like flashing lights, like you could catch a little
Little bit of
splash.
psychedelic
Yeah,
stuff
it was
going on.
wild, man.
Yeah, they say it. That
The rum
absinthe.
bar, and they were like, "Don't drink this rum. You drink this rum." And he pointed at the bar. I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, see, we had we went to a resort and there was a tequila bar,
Ooh.
Ooh,
and Laura drank copious amounts
I
of it.
imagine.
Yeah, I can't
I can't mess with this.
I'm allergic to tequilas,
It kills
to
me.
the agave plant or
It
whatever.
kills me.
Yeah,
Makes me-
that just makes me.
I'm turning into an angry Mexican.
That's what happens?
Oh yeah,
when
I
you drink
think-
rum.
Oh, I get the lingo and all
or-
that. I'm talking.
Oh, tequila,
yeah,
you mean?
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Goodness.
Yeah, no, it just make me just make me
Yeah.
dry heave all night.
sound like Speedy Gonzalez running
Yeah.
around the house. Yeah, it's not a good night.
Speedy
Tacos and
Gonzalez.
burritos. Taco
All right.
flavored
Here, let's do
keys.
this. Let's do this, shall we? We need to do something different. You know what? As a real estate agent, I've seen lots of homes get caught up in probate. That's when somebody dies and they don't have a will. And the next thing you know, siblings are arguing over houses, possessions, cars, things like that. That is a nightmare you don't want any part of. You're going to need some help. You need someone with experience. You need Riggin Law. Okay, RigginLaw.com. Kristen Riggin there and her team are amazing at guiding you through this process. Look, you want to get what's coming to you, but you don't want to have to fight with everybody to get it. Just get Kristen to do the work for you. Go to RigginLaw.com. When you have questions, you have concerns about an inheritance, about anything like that, RigginLaw.com is the solution. Check them out. Have you been injured? You need an attorney with a passion for people and an obsession with justice. That attorney is Tim Reed in Little Rock. Look, they've won $1.3 million in wrongful death, almost $1 million in medical malpractice and in insurance dispute. These guys know what they're doing, but more importantly, he's not a figurehead of some kind. He's not just some person on a poster with a picture of a rig or a smile or his dog with him. This is a real guy you can text with, you can talk to, and who will take good care of you. He'll work with you personally to get what you deserve. Check out reedfirm.com, reedfirm.com, or give him a call, 777-73. Do you live or work in Conway, and are you a vapor? Yeah, and listen, stop going to crappy gas stations to get your vapes. Go to Crazy J's. They've got 2 locations in Conway, every kind of flavor you can imagine. Not only that, but if you love the electric lettuce, and who doesn't, they've got all kinds of glassware, some of the coolest stuff that you've ever seen. So no matter whether you're trying to get your vape on or your bud on, Crazy J's is the way to go. Check them out. They've got 2 locations in Conway. Crazy J's for all your vape and smoke needs, baby. You know what? As a real estate agent, putting you with the right mortgage person is critical. One of my favorites to work with is Josh Taylor at AMC Mortgage, and I'll tell you why. A lot of guys out there are stiff. They treat you like a number. Josh treats you like a friend. He's going to work through with you on everything you need. Look, he just got a pair of my clients into a home with $500 total. Yeah, paid the closing and the down payment costs all covered in there. I'm not saying that's what you're going to get, but I'm saying that's how good he is. Check him out. Give him a call, 351-2579. It's Josh Taylor at AMC Mortgage. If you're looking for a local mortgage guy, that's one that I recommend. All right, so just a second ago, my phone was ringing.
Breaking news,
and I
man.
don't know what's
Breaking
going on.
news.
We gotta
We're about to get raided, y'all.
I just looked at a missed call and it says Bureau of ATF.
Not good.
So either A, it's a scam, or B, something's gone wrong somewhere.
We got to call them back, man.
Now, why would the Bureau of the ATF call me?
They want a donation.
Let's
They done
find
heard
out.
about Joe.
Let's just call them. I don't care.
Do it.
Let's see.
Let's hope this don't go wrong.
Let's see what it is. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
Damn.
That's what I
Y'all don't
thought.
want no smoke.
They don't want none of this. The Bureau of the ATF said, wrong number. New phone. Who dis? Sorry, we didn't know it was you, Patrick. You're good. You're good to own that flamethrower and that
Man, that was
Uzi.
wild. You don't want to see that on your phone list, man.
Well, it does mean, it's like seeing the IRS pop up or something. It's like, huh?
Oh, hell no.
But I don't have anything going on with tobacco, alcohol, or firearms at the moment, so I know I'm not in any danger. There's nothing I got going on. I'm not running guns or drugs, so.
You'll be calling about other people.
Yeah. All right. So what's going on with you the rest of the day? What's happening?
I don't know.
It's rainy.
Oh yeah, it's. I
Very
mean, it's
day.
yeah. Probably going to spend time at the house. Because now we're open Tuesday, basically Tuesday through Sunday. So I'm going to spend some time at the house, get stuff cleaned up. I got somebody there working on a sink.
That's good though. I mean, now
Yeah.
now you're more days open. You're having more and more folks come out all the time.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. That is great.
Absolutely.
That is great. You're also off today, aren't you?
Yes. Sundays and Mondays I'm closed.
Sundays and Mondays, no bonus holes are issued.
Bonus hold.
Yeah. What's the record number of piercings in one day?
Man, I don't know. I've had some numbers up there.
You think you've done 20 in a day?
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He said, oh man, yeah.
Like tax season sometimes. Yeah, bro, right? I bet I've gotten in. My wife's heard some of these numbers. I 40.
Real in a day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
a busy day.
no,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
your fingers hurt?
Yes, actually, I got something going on with my finger right here.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Right here. It's wild.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
like
It's probably
not
arthritis.
carpal tunnel,
No,
but
it's
like
probably
tarsal
It's
tunnel
It's
or
probably arthritis.
My eyes are
arthritis.
starting to mess with me. Like I'm feeling to go. My first probably have to get
Oh,
glasses
bless
and all
Are
that.
you gonna wear
it.
glasses or
Probably have to.
contacts?
Probably glasses because
I would do glasses.
probably what is it?
Bifocals.
Bifocals. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause looking down
Those
and up so
suck.
much.
That's what they
it's
told me
really
the next
messy.
time I get glasses.
Those
They said,
suck.
you don't have to get them this time, but next
Yeah.
time you come in, you have to
No,
get
yeah.
bifocals. I'm like,
Like,
I'm never coming back.
right? I don't want to be
Sorry.
that. I don't want that card.
Susan, are you referring to the call from ATF?
Uh-oh.
Susan said, "Good luck coming to y'all," but then said, "You're going to kill your good luck." Is that in reference to the ATF call?
I don't know.
We ain't
I'm not
scared.
sure.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
ain't
no, I'm
scared of
not
no
scared of the
alphabets.
ATF.
Bring on all the alphabets.
Yeah, no, you can. You can actually run all the checks you want to, Lots of people have been checking on me lately. I can promise you that.
20 years ago, don't do it, but now you can.
I can't even talk about
Go for it.
some of the things behind the scenes going on, but I can't. Well, I can't.
Oh
but
yeah, you can't.
I can't. But let me
can't.
just say
I'm gonna
this.
put those on your
Shit is
vision
coming.
board.
Let me
though.
just say this. I've been auditioning for some things.
Uh-oh.
That's all I can say. I can say no more than that. I've been
Uh-oh.
auditioning for some things.
Uh-oh.
You take that and you do whatever you want with it. That is all I can say.
Patrick,
Run with
Do
it.
not allude to
Patrick.
anything else,
You
please,
can, you,
because it will ruin my that
Even-
that
even the
literally won't pick
documentary?
me.
for the 1,000 Men.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that wasn't what you were auditioning for?
Absolutely, yeah. I wanted to be. I'm trying to get
The
lucky
fluffer?
$9.99.
The fluffer.
The fluffer job, yeah, the
Or
fluffer.
the hydrator.
No,
The fluffer.
I can't do it. No, there's no fluffy Patrick.
the lube.
Fluffy Patrick. That's not going to happen
The lube.
anytime.
No.
All right. Let's see. What are you watching right now? What's the big thing you're watching?
Christmas movies.
Yeah, I mean the only
Yeah.
thing that I'm doing that's like anything that would be current
Mhm.
is wrestling.
Okay.
Wrestling.
Okay.
Wrestling.
Everything else is just repeats. Of
Is it
stuff
hot
I've
right
seen.
now?
It is hot right
What's
now.
going on in
They
wrestling?
brought back Saturday night main event. Oh, I picked my eyeball over here. I'm bleeding. They
Nice
brought
work.
back the Saturday night main event, so that's cool. Rhea Ripley is coming through and tearing crap up.
Rhea Ripley is a
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
From Australia.
Okay.
The New Day is broken up, and you've got 2 and 1 going on. You've got OTC has been killing it.
Who's OTC?
Roman Reigns,
Okay. Roman Reigns.
the original tribal chief.
Gibberish
Yeah.
to me.
Paul Heyman's back.
Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman's back.
In other news, Paul Heyman's
Ladies
alive.
and
Yes.
gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. God,
You love it.
I love Paul Heyman.
Okay. All right.
Blessings.
Yeah. Speaking of Christmas movies, watched
the Ladybug.
one of my
Gotcha, Susan.
favorite, which was Friday After Next.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh,
Man, that is such a man. Look,
classic.
say what you want, but Mike Epps is so good in that
Man,
role, man.
yes.
Yeah, I love Mike Epps anyway, but he's so good in that role as Day Day.
Mhm. Nobody else could have played that.
No, I mean we did do fantasy casting. That's a new game we play now.
Okay.
I started at the house, which is if you had to recast Craig and Day Day,
Mm.
okay, Ice Cube and Mike Epps, who would you recast them with? Now I'll tell you what where I came out. I came out with Drewski and Kevin Hart.
I'm along that lines with you. I would say, I don't know. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just can't get past
You
Cube
can't
and Epps.
you can't get
I
that.
can't get
Young
past Cube
Fly.
and Epps.
DC Young Fly and Drewski.
That'd be a good one too.
That'd be a good
Yeah,
one.
that's also a
That'd
good
be a
one.
good
Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get past. No,
No, I
I'm
mean
gonna be
there is
hearing
no
about
better
it,
cast.
like, I
There's
can't-
there's
I
no
can't get past
replacing
it.
those
I just
guys.
can't.
No, Ice Cube is a
Oh,
real
yes,
unique dude,
yes,
and
yes.
as a matter of fact, both of them are super unique in what they do.
And his Ice Cube, his range just went from his acting, it went from gangster, and he plays
Yeah.
dads and all.
Oh
it's-
yeah,
it's
no,
wild.
he's a fun guy.
Yeah,
I mean, and like, but he'll still cut your
whole-
throat.
Oh yes.
No, he's
Vaseline.
he's one of the only rappers that I would be like, yes sir, yes
The
sir,
first
yes sir.
diss track,
I'd be a little nervous about, and
that
he's
was
shorter
like-
than I am.
The first true
Is
diss
he
track, was No
really?
Vaseline.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? No
Yes.
Vaseline.
Yeah, of
that was
course
the
I do.
First true
Yes,
diss track, man.
Yeah,
that's
it
on
was-
one of our playlists.
Oh man,
Yeah, it's a brutal
I
one.
love that one, man.
Yeah.
No Vaseline is
Yeah, Dre and Cube have a song called "Natural Born Killers."
Killers.
Yes,
Killers.
yes,
Killers.
Killers.
Yeah,
Don't come
and that's
for
a
us.
brutal
Yes.
song.
yes.
it is
We
as
have that on our playlist
that
too.
is the most violent rap I think I've ever heard. Is that one? What are you looking at?
It's a
man?
bug, bro.
Man, y'all act like you've never seen a bug.
Sure.
I feel
Damn.
like my ADD's kicking.
You guys act like there's
It's
a damn
almost
like
9
it's one of
o'clock.
those
We have been
drones.
sitting still
This
for
is
a
what's
second.
happening. It's the
They're
drones.
collecting
The
information
drones
on
are
us.
here. The
You
drones
know what
are
it
here.
is?
What?
That's that station that will not be named. That's one of their
Yeah.
drones.
Oh yeah,
That's
it
who it
probably is. You know it is.
That's who it is.
All right, let's see. Says just look. Oh, Ladybug. She's saying, yeah, red one was cute. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? It is time to wrap this thing up.
Stop.
I think I'm ready to wrap up for the day.
Wrap up.
I got these folks are difficult to cage in them this morning,
We
so
were having
we'll
fun,
come back
man.
You got us all
Tuesday.
excited for letting
I
us
know.
be here this week.
No,
We
it
almost
was
got to
we.
talk to the
Well, yeah, we were going to be off.
ATF, man.
Yeah,
Like, it was
ATF.
exciting
I
morning,
was
man.
I was
Yes.
excited about that. I'm sure somebody had some little thing they can do and put anything they want in the.
Of course.
ID.
And they're from Ohio.
They were scared to
Yeah,
answer,
they're right
though.
from that's
They were
it.
scared to answer, though.
No,
they
they
were.
they
They're like,
ran off.
hold
Yeah, the
up,
ATF
wait a
knows better.
minute.
No smoke.
They know who put out the hit wackadoos in the news. You'll never stop that guy.
No.
That's it.
No.
I'm out.
Peace.
We're gone.
Love you, bye.
Late.